Good evening, friends. It's your pal DJ, bringing you a little they them mayhem to your Friday. We made it through another one. Happy weekend, everybody. That was. Which one was that one? No, it's not that one. Neon Towers by Cassetter. Another a good copyright free song. Yeah, we got a lot to get into this weekend. Not the least of which is tonight we are playing a brand new game. It is Detective Instinct Farewell, My Beloved. Came out on Wednesday. So came out, right in the middle of Thanksgiving. So didn't have time to properly schedule that. So I figured I like doing release day stuff. But that didn't really work for me. So I was like, we'll do it on Friday and we'll do it up. We'll do it up. We'll do it big. Found out about it. Well, what are we doing? Let's get to the thing. Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? Purple Gang, Rise Up, VOD Squad. How are you doing today? I hope you're well, wherever and whenever you are. I'm going to fix this now. Happier with that. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, this is a game. The game we're playing today is Detective Instinct Farewell, My Beloved. It is a mystery, crime mystery of sorts. So you have to find a disappeared woman. I found out about this on Blue Sky. So Blue Sky, I mean, there's no algorithm, but if you follow cool people, you will see other cool things. You will find the cool things that the cool people you follow find cool. Very, very, very good example of what Blue Sky does well. So I have that. Got it on sale. It's on sale. It's on sale right now. It is on sale and on sale, if you will. But yeah, if you do a little bit of that exclamation mark beloved, you see it right there. If you are watching this on VOD, you will probably hopefully you'll be able to click that. If not, well, it's easily searchable. So you can find it on the Nintendo eShop or Switch eShop or whatever they're calling it this week, and it's also on Steam. And that is the Steam link right there. You can click it. You see it? That one. It's up there. Yeah, it's on sale. I think it's like 18.99 normally, and it's on sale for like 16.99. So we're gonna get into that. Uh, but first, let's talk a little bit about what's going on this weekend. So Saturday, I will be playing video games online at the same time as usual, but I won't be doing it on stream probably. So tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern my time. I'll be going live. I'll be playing a Link to the Past randomizer in an archipelago with about 30 to 40 ish other people also playing their own randomizers, a lot of which are also Link to the Past, but some are playing Ocarina randomizer. I think I saw an Undertale, I saw some Metroid. A lot of people are playing randomizer games. They are linked together in an archipelago by the website Archipelago. And that is going to be for a charity stream by Coco Confession. If you don't know Coco, you should definitely get hip. Bam. She's online right now, playing baby steps. This is part one of her fundraiser. So tomorrow is part two of her fundraiser, where there's going to be interlinked randomizers. It is so randomized that I will be playing a randomized version of Link to the Past, where I will be doing all the checks in the game. I will be finding items, maybe some for myself, but most of them will be for people in the other randomizers. So the successful completion of this archipelago is dependent on everybody succeeding. So they'll be finding things. You'll be completing the game based upon the success other people have in their particular randomizers. Actually, let's put this up. Bam. So that's right there. So that's tomorrow. It's we were told to expect about 4 hours, and 4 hours playing Link to the Past at a breakneck speed sounds about right for me. I am hoping that I am not going to be a burden. So that's part of the reason I won't be streaming it. Other part of the reason I won't be streaming it is because it is for Coco's fundraiser for the Lucas Foundation of America. So obviously, I think it would be appropriate if she got the views and the donations and whatnot for that. And like, if I get like, it would be weird for me. Like, I have to focus on the thing and stay, but like staying up for stream and all that. So I'm not. We're not even dealing with that. So yeah, if you would like to see that, I think it'll be cool. I think I am able to screen share, or at least window share the game, and she'll be switching through people who are playing that. So highly recommend you check that out. I think it's very cool. And you might see me at certain points. And then the point of order, the big point of order I wanted to talk a lot about, and we'll talk about this throughout the stream. Simple Wishmas on Sunday, this Sunday, at 3 to 7, kind of the normal weekend time. We'll be doing a fundraiser. I will be playing the Breath of the Wild Master Sword Trials, and we will have different things we can do to make that more difficult for me. And we'll be raising money. We'll be building a pot together, a community pot. Actually, good time to put that up. Bam. That's probably going to be difficult for you to read, perhaps, but we'll go through the basics real quick. So, onesimplewish.org is a place you can go and see holiday wishes of people who are not going through the best of times. A lot of them are are kids going in and out of foster care. They're having different varieties of insecurities and some issues, so that they need different help with food, help with clothes, help with just kind of like self-care sort of things. So this organization will help them uh, find those needs, and will put the wishes out to the public, and you kind of learn a little bit about the person and what they're going through, and how this one simple wish would help them. And this is something I like to do on my own. If you like a good cry, you go there, you read the listings, and you go like yes, and you put yourself in their shoes a little bit. I was always very fortunate that I managed to get what I wanted for Christmas, even beyond needs. I always got what I wanted. My mother was always very good at making miracles happen. So I would like to be able to share a little bit of that with some other folks who are having a little rougher time of it this year. So the idea is I'll be playing the Breath of the Wild Master Sword Trials. We will do. I'm trying to set it up through Stream Elements, a tipping thing. That's kind of the easiest way to do it. So we'll tip in the one thing. Give me about a week for all that stuff to clear and process into my bank account. So like, theoretically, if like we raise like $2,000, I'm not going out of pocket $2,000 and waiting for it to clear, because that would be kind of crazy. So the following Saturday, we'll be spending that money on those wishes. So if you donate any amount of money, you're going to go on a wheel. And on Saturday, the following Saturday, December the 6th, 3 to 7, same time as the first one, we'll be spinning the wheel. And you spin the wheel, have some stuff lined up, probably email them to me. We'll get more into it. And you find a recipient that hasn't been granted yet. And then if the wheel lands on you, you send it, barring no objections, which there shouldn't be. Then we do that, and the focus will be on probably like the ones under $100. Those do tend to go very fast, so don't stockpile them too far in advance. They go fast. They go very fast. If it goes really well, we'll look into maybe doing like a nice big splashy one, and then some smaller ones, and whatever's left over will go into. They have a general fund as well. So if you'd like to join in that, you are more than welcome to. There will be unlocks that will make the game more difficult for me, including but not limited to playing in master mode, playing with my. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Playing Breath of the Wild with my N64 controller. And I'm not sure if that should be the tops, because that's going to be very hard. But I'm also going to do a unlock for playing for like 5-10 minutes at a time, playing blindfolded. So plenty of things to do. I'm gonna iron out the exact specifics, and I gotta get the tipping thing set up on on my Twitch page. But we're going to be doing that, and it's going to be great. So I would hope to see you there if you are listening to me right now. JZ, hey, how you doing? Welcome in, my friend. How was your week? Yeah, so, and even if it just totally bombs ass, no one shows up, no one, whatever, I'm putting in $200. I'm putting up 200 of my own money, so we're up 200 regardless of anything. And then the following Saturday, uh, we'll uh, we'll we'll have some fun with it. We'll go through things. Uh, I haven't quite figured out how that would work, but I don't think it's going to totally bomb. This my main focus was not to make it too Squid Gamey. Like it's a fun thing for the community who can all kind of get into the spirit together and give back to some folks who need a little bit of help. But again, like I really made sure like it wasn't like too Squid Gamey because that really would be kind of gross. And I didn't want it to be gross. I just wanted it to be a nice thing. Good, too much food? Hell yeah. No, I got you for that one. Oh, I shoulda how quickly can I do it? Yeah, because I made curry. I went to Solo's yesterday and made curry. But I'll share that. I'll share that on Sunday. We'll have plenty of time to yap on that. Jesus Christ, I've already gone off for 15 minutes, practically. Yeah, what did you have? Let's did you have like turkey, that whole deal? I'm gonna pull up the game now. Boobadabop. What's that? What's the crash sound? Boogadabop. There we go. Is Twitch happy with me? D, welcome in, D. How are you doing today? Happy weekend, my friend. Okay, Twitch seems pretty happy with me. Hell yeah. Love that candle. Working on building a raid message that's based on the candle, by the way. Fried turkey with a bunch of sides. Hell yeah. I haven't had a fried turkey for Thanksgiving. Hmm. Oh, Metroid Prime 4 is out in 2 weeks. Interesting. Interesting. Don't think I'll be playing that on release because we have plenty of stuff to get to on December. Where is it? Bam. Boop a boop. D, how was your Thanksgiving? So this is Farewell, My Beloved. Let's get that. Bam. Yeah, so this came out on Wednesday. Is everything good? All right, so let's get this. Start. No, I'm not updating that. Ooh, hell yeah. Daisy, thank you for the resub. 6 months already. Holy crap. Time really does fly, isn't it? Let's go. Thank you, JC. You're a real one. Yeah, and you are a founder. That's right. Hell yeah. Love that. Oh, I love that one. I remember when we got that one. Let's get into this. Yeah, so this is done in kind of like a DS style. I didn't have a DS, but I looked at that and it looks has like that kind of nice look, that Phoenix Wright sort of look to it. It's really, really sweet. I hope it's not too challenging for my small brain. D, thank you for the 5-stream streak. Hell yeah. Full send. Yeah, and if anyone hasn't checked it out yet, D did a stream with her CPA. It was very informative if you are a content creator and you're looking to figure out, and like a fairly new one, and you're looking to figure out how to do all that good tax stuff. All right, is that? Can't hear it. I can't hear it. Maybe you can. Harmonica. Oh, I know what's happening. Oh, I wanged it. Hold on. I know what happened. You. Okay. I did a bad job. There we go. I got too fancy for Pokemon and I couldn't, I didn't set everything back. Ooh, that probably means the music didn't hit too. That's annoying. Oh well. Here, let's start over. Let's start over. See, kids, this is what you get for rushing. Start the software. Good. Everything is awesome. Hell yeah. Let's do it again. That didn't happen. Take 2. Cut it. We'll fix it in post. I was wondering, like, why wasn't I hearing anything? There we are. Ooh. Got the little fretless bass in there. What's everyone looking forward to this weekend, by the way? What are we getting into? I'll be playing mini games and hopefully checking out Polymathics doing a set in Germany. I'm going to try to check that out. Oh, here we go. Game time. An 8. Hell yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hmm. We didn't even do anything and someone already died. Hmm. Like that. Ugh. What is that knocking? Is somebody at my door? Open up. This is the police. The police? You have 5 seconds until we bust this door down. 5, 4. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. I'm getting up. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's the dialogue. This is... Okay. Put your hands where I can see him. You're under arrest. Under arrest? What for? You know what you did, you heartless monster. A murder has taken place in this very room, and you're the culprit. What? I guess check, right? I don't think he's gonna appreciate being checked. This is my hotel room, room 105 on the first floor. Oh, no, hold on. Check the cop. This man is out for blood. Interesting. What is going on here? Okay, I like this. This is a good tutorial. Talk murder. That's right, buddy. A murder took place in this room only a short time ago. But that's impossible. I've been in here all night. You really aren't helping your case, pal. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Welcome in. Okay. What's going on here? Nothing new. How is it? We just started. I was yapping. I was yapping about all the I was yapping about Coco's stream and my stream and about this game a little bit, and then Jay-Z resubscribed, and I don't know. Next thing I knew, like 20 minutes went by. Yeah. How you doing? What's everyone eating? I just had a little bit of cauliflower soup. You know, it's soup season, you know. Room. Officer, are you sure you have the right room? Shut it. I don't want to hear another word out of you. How can I get him to listen to me? He must be in the wrong place, but how can I prove that to him? I need to find out more about this murder. Let's bring the room up again, because the murder happened right here, no doubt about it. Protein shake, but then leftover Chinese. We'll send. Okay. I'm really not sure. Miss Man's out for blood. Okay. I'm really skeptical about this guy. Still playing dumb, eh? Criminals like you make me sick. Think you could throw a man out a window 5 stories to his death and then lie about it. It's simply nauseating. But it's room 105. Wouldn't that be on the first floor? Fullest? Oh, whoa, this guy. Yeah, he's ready to do the deal. Officer, you said a man was thrown out the window of this room and fell 5 stories to his death? That's right. But that doesn't make any sense at all. Oh yeah, why not, wise guy? Because we're on the first floor. Look at that real tough fist. 2 of them. 1, 2. But I was told room 105. Or was it 501? 501, Officer Loader. Oop. Boss. You're taking so long to join us at the scene, I was beginning to wonder if you got lost. But I see now you're just harassing this young man. That's right, sir. My mistake, sir. The rest of the team is waiting for you upstairs. I'll join you in a minute. Sir. Yes, sir. Apologies for Officer Loader. He can sometimes
God
get a little...
God has cursed me for my hubris, and my work is never finished.
You found an alert. You found an alert that hasn't been unlocked before. Apologies for Officer Loader. He can sometimes get a little carried away, you know? Hey, are you alright? You know, you're not actually under arrest. Deep breaths. Deep breath. Oh, hold up. Just occurred to me. Let's kill that for the day so I don't have to spend so much time lining it back up. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. How's that looking? Bam. Locked in. Lock it in, y'all. Yeah. I'm alright. Actually, can I mirror that? I really try not to do that, but... Properties. Configure video. Control. Okay. What's easy way to flip it? I like the music. Ba-da-ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da. How about a filter? Scaling, scroll, sharpen. Whatever, we're fine. Not with the time. Yeah, I'm alright, just, what exactly is going on here? A perfectly reasonable question. I guess I could let you in on the situation. It's the least I could do after my officer disturbed your sleep so rudely. Hey, what's your name? Ooh. I wasn't anticipating. For some reason, I wasn't anticipating this. Hmm. Here, we'll go with a standard. Okay. Bake sale? Did I hear that right? Yep, that's me. Nice to meet you, Bake Sale. I'm Detective Daltrey. What would you like to know? Actually, check this dude. A police detective. Thank God he showed up when he did. I might be in handcuffs right now. Murder. Was somebody really murdered here? Earlier tonight, a man fell to his death from a room on the 5th floor of this hotel through a shattered window. It's a bit of an odd situation, but despite Officer Loader's enthusiasm, it's too early to say if foul play was involved. Anyway, I'm shocked you slept through all that commotion. Didn't you hear the sirens? I don't think so. Heavy sleeper, huh? I can tell you just a little bit more if you'd like. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm this guy. Maybe he's this guy. Is he gonna show up a lot? Hey. Victim. We haven't ID'd him yet, but he's a man in his mid-30s or so. Oh, I already clocked to the voice. Never mind. We'll keep using it anyway. Crime scene. Like I said, the victim fell from a room on the 5th floor. Curiously, though, the room he fell from was unoccupied. Technically, nobody should have been there at all. Strange, right? The victim hit the ground pretty close to the hotel's entrance, so it caused quite a scene. A lot of the guests here are still roaming around downstairs, trying to figure out what's going on. I wonder if that includes Emma and Professor Martin. I should go downstairs when the detective leaves. I wonder if Emma and Professor Martin are awake. Well, I think I've said enough. I better get back to the crime scene. You all right now? Yeah, I'm all good. Thanks. Fantastic. Now, if you'll just put on these handcuffs. I'm kidding, man. You Americans really have no sense of humor, huh? Oh, this guy is, British? Maybe? Huh, yes, very funny. Is it really that obvious I'm American? Anyway, don't stay up too late, kid. Get some sleep. Sweet dreams. Get some sleep? After all that? Impossible. My night's ruined. Well, as long as I'm awake, I guess I might as well check out all the commotion downstairs. I wonder if Emma and Professor Martin are awake. Hotel entrance. Let's go. Bam. Nice. So it's true, huh? Hey, is that... Hey, Emma. Oh, bake sale. Where have you been? Don't tell me you slept through all of this. Kind of a funny story about that, actually. Oh, yeah? You did, didn't you? That's just like you. Yeah, I'll tell you later. So, I guess someone really did die here. Yeah. Just back where it all happened. Just back there is where it all happened, I think. You can see the broken window if you look up at the 5th floor. It's hard to tell from here, but it looks like they drew an outline on the street in the spot where they first found the body. Querios! Hey, girlie, welcome in. Happy weekend. Happy almost moving into the new flat. How are you doing? What was for dinner? We're just playing a new game. Oh, I guess I haven't hit this in a couple minutes. This is Train Detective, or I'm sorry, Detective Instinct. Farewell, my beloved. Boom. It's on Steam and the Nintendo eShop. Wow, I can't believe it. Pretty scary, right? I sort of wanted to get a closer look at the investigation, but the police are keeping people away from the scene. Picked up my keys today, moving in Monday morning. Hell yeah. I'm so happy for you. You're gonna have so much fun there. That's a really nice spot. I can't believe, like, you know, I'm really happy. You're very fortunate. It's all coming together for you. A closer look? Are you serious? I know. It's morbid. But I can't help but be a little curious, aren't you? Little. Have you seen Professor Martin around? Oh, yes. He was just here a second ago. I think he went to get more information from one of the police officers. It's so beautiful, isn't it? It's kind of a steal. Yeah, it really is. I'm like high-key jealous. And it's like that close to the water. It's like that's some really good stuff, girly. I'm very, very happy for you. I'm sure he just wants to make sure everything is safe. Oh, there he is over there. I wonder what they're talking about. I think he saw us. Hello, Bake Sale. I see you've finally woken up. This is kind of the same voice as the other guy. Yeah. So what's the situation here?
Well, they didn't tell me much. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to do for a voice, so we'll do it. They're saying there's no danger, but that we should be cautious. I think they're just as confused as the rest of us, frankly. This is some ghastly business regardless. I must apologize that our trip would end in this way.
Oh, it's fine, Professor. It's not your fault. Besides, it'll be an interesting story to tell everyone back home. She's really enjoying this, isn't she?
Yes. Well, I agree with the police that the safest place for us to be right now would be behind locked doors of our rooms. I would suggest the two of you head back inside as soon as possible.
We will, Professor. She's got a stern look. Yeah, our rooms are real safe, at least until the cops come knocking.
We have an early day tomorrow. Remember, our train departs at 7:10 a.m. I know it will be hard to sleep after all this commotion, but please try your best. I'll meet you both in the lobby at 6:30, okay? Sleep well now.
Good night. Good night, Professor. I guess it is getting late. Maybe we should go back inside. Aha! If it isn't our prime suspect returning to the scene of the crime. Oh, hello, Detective. Prime suspect? Detective? Excuse me? It's a long story. You just couldn't resist coming down here, could you? You know, that kind of curiosity might get you in trouble someday. Detective, what's going on here? Is Bake Sale in trouble? Oh, no. We're just having a laugh, right, buddy? Haha, so funny. Hoo-wee, too funny. Well, I just came to check on the status of the investigation down here, so... Oh, have you discovered anything new, Detective? Who's asking? Oh, my name's Emma. Bake Sale and I are both college students from America. I was just... Curious? Yes, just curious. College students, huh? What are you studying? Oh, English literature. Really? Huh. Your friend here doesn't strike me as the type. Don't judge a book by its cover, Detective. Well, let's see. If you study literature, you must be pretty inquisitive, interested in human behavior, curious, resourceful perhaps. I probably shouldn't, but to be honest, we're about to wrap things up. We're pretty certain we've found just about everything there is to find here. And yet, maybe it couldn't hurt if we took one last look around with some fresh eyes on the scene. So I'll tell you what, just over there is where the body was found. Don't worry, it isn't there anymore. Why don't you two take a quick look? I'll give you a few minutes and you let me know if you spot anything interesting. Deal? You're going to let us investigate the crime scene? Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Who knows? Maybe you'll see something we overlooked. Plus, let's just say I owe your friend a favor. What do you think, Bake Sale? Seems like a rare opportunity. I think we should take it. How is this acceptable police procedure? Are you sure this is okay? Wait, Emma? Ha! Looks like she's getting a head start. Come on, don't be so uptight. It's fine. Trust me, you'll have fun. This guy's idea of fun is a little suspect, but I can't deny I'm curious. You know what? Sure, why not? That's the spirit. I'll be right over there if you find anything or have any questions. Good luck. This is the spot. Let's see if we can find anything. I really love the pixel sprites juxtaposed with like that 1996 like Encarta or like Carmen Sandiego. Like if anyone had played like the PC version of like Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, which is on Switch by the way, and I'm very tempted to get it. Yeesh. Well, let's check first. I love this. Yeah, I do too. Check the area first. Wait, what? This is where the body was found, right outside the hotel lobby. Wait, Carmen is? Oh no. Yeah, like, dude, like the PC game I had like on. I might not even. It must have been on CD. Yeah, it's on Steam. It's like the game I played in like 1990, like 6, 7, or something like that. Like I still lived in Medford. Like it was like it went that far back. Like we're talking like Windows 3.1 era. Right outside the lobby. I've seen so many crime scenes on TV and in movies and stuff, but to be investigating one in real life is surreal. Yeah, and Cassie's been playing, I don't know if you've been checking it out, but Cassie's been playing a lot of like Nancy Drew, and I think now she's doing mystery case files. But yeah. Oh, by the way, buddy, if you're not currently subbed to Cassie, Cassie's really close to Partner Plus. Actually, Cassie's three what do they call it? Channel points? Sub points? Prime points? I don't know. Yeah. Gift subs do not count towards sub points. That work? Hell yeah. But yeah, I highly recommend people go, and if you are not currently subscribed to Cassie, please do so, because she's about to hit month 3 of Partner Plus. Like, if she hits it in the next 2.5-ish days, like, she gets it. So, like, let's not let our girl, like, sweat it out. Let's let her get it. Please. See, investigating one in real life is surreal. The detective probably shouldn't be letting us do this, so let's make the most of this opportunity while we still can. She just, like, shows up and, like, disappears already. Where? Oh, okay, hell yeah. Well, obviously we're gonna look at this. So, this is where the body landed, huh? Yeah. Right in between that lamppost and the bush. Should we take a closer look? Yeah. Sure, let's just try to stay out of the way. Alright, let's see what we can find. Oh. Can I? No. Oh man, do you see this, Emma? That must be a bloodstain. Yeah. Yeah, how awful. Looks like most of it's centered around his lower torso. Man, I'm gonna be sick. His lower torso. That's interesting. How so? Well, he died from a fall, right? Why would he be bleeding from his stomach? That's a really good point, actually. We should ask the detective about that. Check. Oh, maybe the bushes. It's a shame he just missed this bush. I wonder if it would have broken his fall. From that high up? I don't think so, Bake Sale. This isn't a movie. I don't know. That bush looks pretty thick to me. Hold on. I think I see something in the bush. Bake sale. Let's look a little closer. Ooh, bingo. Yeah, I think she's right. Let's take a look. Oh. This wallet looking thing? Is that a wallet? That's what it looks like. Quick, let's tell the detective, Bake Sale. Okay, let's talk to Daltrey. How's the search going? A wallet in the bush? Hold on a second. Well, would you look at that? Good eyes, you two. This could very well be a huge piece of evidence. Do you think it belonged to the victim? Or maybe the killer? Well, there is an ID in it, but I'm afraid I can't tell you who it belongs to. That would be against protocol. Oh, so now he cares about protocol. Oh, well, alright. I understand, Detective. Man. Now I just feel like a jerk. Alright, how about this? I may not be able to tell you directly who this wallet belongs to, but if you just happen to guess the identity of its owner, maybe I can tell you if you're on the right track. But Detective, how can we possibly guess that correctly? It could be anybody. Listen, being a detective is about much more than merely collecting evidence. Sometimes you need to take that evidence. Make a deduction. Look around the scene, talk to some of the other officers, see if you can narrow down a list of suspects. Then tell me what you think. But be warned, I won't be going easy on you. If you guess incorrectly, it's game over. Game over? What does that mean? Okay, you ready? Have fun. When you think you know who the wallet belongs to, just talk with me about them. In the same way you talk to me about anything. He's testing us, Bake Sale. Come on, let's see if we can figure this out. Boom, boom. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Just a street light, nothing special. What are you looking at, pal? Looks like he's investigating the spot where they found the body. Oh, discuss. Wonder if we can actually figure out whose wallet it is just from investigating the scene. There's already nobody in front of me to talk to. Ah! It's where the body was found outside the hotel lobby. This officer's using a walkie-talkie. Yeah, and on top of that, get this. Happened again. Yeah, I know. Second time this month he's lost it at a crime scene. He's such a mess. Wonder what he's talking about. Yours. It's a police officer. He doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. Hey, you! What are you two doing here? This area's off limits. Leave now, or else I'm bringing you downtown. You again? Calm down. Your boss said we could help investigate. You expect me to believe Detective Daltrey would allow civilians into an active crime scene? Well, I do believe it. That sure sounds like something he'd do. My apologies. I thought you were supposed to be helping investigate the hotel room. Why are you back down here? Oh, they told me they didn't need me, so they sent me back down. But it's okay, I'm ready to help, no matter where I'm told to be. I'm getting the sense that this guy's presence isn't wanted in either location. Help you with anything, or, What's this about a wallet in a bush? Huh, that's weird. Why is that weird? Oh, well, I was gonna check the bush before, but I was told it was already checked, and that nothing was found. I have a hard time believing Detective Daltrey would miss something like that. He's very observant, you know. So they checked the bush earlier, but didn't find the wallet. Does that mean it wound up in there after the investigation already started?
Detective Daltrey is my hero. I don't care what the other officers say. They got him all wrong.
So what if he doesn't always do things by the book? He's always looking out for people. There's nobody on Earth with a bigger heart. Someday, I hope to work my way up to detective so I can solve crimes and help people, just like him. What do you think, huh? Think I have what it takes to be a detective? Yeah, sure, man.
Thank you, sir. I will do my best.
Now we'll keep talking.
We don't know anything about the victim yet. He wasn't carrying any form of ID, no wallet or anything. Pretty strange.
Wallet.
From what I was told, the crime was reported very shortly after it happened. Someone in the hotel heard the glass shatter and called us right away, after they looked out the window and saw a body. The station's right down the street, so we got here pretty quick. Nobody's been on the scene but us.
Bum, bum, bum. Let's review what we know about the scene. Apparently, only the police have been at the scene of the crime since it happened. Officer Loader told us when Detective Daltrey investigated the bush earlier, it was clear of any evidence. The policeman on the walkie-talkie saying something about someone having lost something on the scene. Don't tell me. Is it really? I mean, it's pretty obviously Daltrey. How's the search going? Ah, you noticed the blood too. The body had a number of cuts, some of them pretty deep. We found blood on the pieces of the broken window in the hotel room, so... Oh, the glass. That's right. Still, that's a good catch. I didn't mention the cuts before, so I can tell you're really thinking things through. Keep it up. Thank you, sir. We will. Let's talk about Loader. Officer Loader? No. You're telling me you think it's his wallet? Let me think about this a little more. No, it's you. It's you. Wait. Are you saying you think this is my wallet? I'm afraid that answer is correct. Wow. I can't believe you figured it out. You see, I always keep my wallet in the left pocket of my jacket. But a few weeks ago, I tore a hole in it. Sometimes, when I'm in the middle of an investigation, muscle memory takes over and I forget about the hole. So, I guess it fell out when I was checking the bush earlier. No, don't give me that look. Haven't you ever dropped something by accident? Not while investigating a crime scene? All right. I recognize this seems pretty unprofessional, but I assure you, I really am very good at my job. I'm just a bit clumsy, is all. Well, Detective, I'm glad we helped you find your wallet. Yes, thank you both very much. I'd give you a tip for this, but sadly I'm not carrying any cash. How convenient. Well, I'm disappointed the wallet wasn't real evidence, but at least we helped the detective with something. How much you want to bet he only asked us to help investigate so he'd have more people around him to help him find it? You're probably right.
Detective! Detective, I think we just found something really important.
Oh, is that right? Excuse me a minute. I wonder what that was all about. Oh. As much as I appreciate your help, I think you two had better go back to your rooms. Now. Did you find something important, Detective? Oh, nothing much. I just think you guys should go before it gets back to my boss that I let tourists investigate a crime scene. Oh, shoot. Just when we were starting to find some things. He didn't seem to care too much about that before. I wonder what changed his mind. That's all right, Detective. Thanks for letting us take a look around. Anytime. Well, probably not anytime. In fact, more likely never again. Ah, you two are naturals. I can tell. Just remember, as fun as investigating can be, this line of work is serious business. And when you're looking for the truth, well, you might not always like what you find. Is he trying to give us profound advice, or is he just making excuses about the wallet? But don't let that stop you. The true investigator will stop at nothing until the truth is revealed, no matter what. Understood?
Understood, Detective.
Have a good night, you two, and I hope you enjoyed your time in Vendreka. Excluding this whole mess, of course. That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. At least about as fun as investigating someone's death can be. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be so nonchalant. It's pretty scary. And sad. We should go back inside. It's almost midnight. Yeah, we should. I'll see you tomorrow, Bake Sale. Good night. Night, Emma. Well, I've had enough of playing detective for one night. Time for bed. Still not very tired, though. Wonder how long the police will be here. Can't believe this happened while we were staying here. Feels completely surreal. Oh, okay. Go to the bar. Press the go to the bar button. Man, I'm never gonna get to sleep. A knock? Oh no, not again. Bake sale? Bake sale? Are you awake? Oh, hold on. Do 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 do. Good. Mm-hmm. Anyway, back to the game. Emma? Yeah, hang on 1 second. Think. I should check the door. Hi, Bake Sale. I'm sorry to bother you so late. It's just I can't sleep. I keep thinking about what happened. Yeah, me too. I need to take my mind off of it somehow. Well, how about we talk about something else for a bit then? Nope. It's Emma. She used to be my writing tutor when I was a freshman, but now we're just friends. At least, that's how I see it. She's only a year older than me, but I feel like she still thinks of me as a little kid. It can be a little annoying, but it's fine. What should we talk about? Well, have you thought about what you're going to write your term paper about yet? Oh, yeah. Vendrican election process. Vendrican revolution's effect on contemporary Vendrican literature. That sounds more likely. The hot dog stand outside the hotel. I'm a jokester. That could be interesting. What writers are you going to focus on? Oh, that's, oh, there's so many good ones. I don't want to leave any out, you know? No. Be specific. Claude Rains? Yeah, the Invisible Man. You know, you can just tell me if you have no ideas. I'm not going to judge you. Much. Oof, that hurts. Listen, Bake Sale, as your tutor, I have a responsibility to ensure you take this assignment seriously. Not to mention, I vouched for you when Martin was on the fence about letting you come on this trip. He usually only accepts seniors for directed study. Remember? Yeah, I know. Wish she'd stop calling herself my tutor. It's so embarrassing. So please, think about it. I can help you with it too, if you'd like. No, it's fine. Trust me. I plan on gathering my thoughts once we get to the train tomorrow. Great. I believe in you. Train murder. I'm so looking forward to this. I never imagined I'd get to travel on a luxury train. We'll be riding for 3 whole days. It feels so romantic, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess so. It would have been a lot faster to just fly out to Vendrika back to London, but trains are so much more charming. We'll get to travel straight through the European countryside. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Bake Sale. We're so lucky Martin has connections. You sound so excited. I am, aren't you? Come on, even just a little? Sure. I don't really like flying anyway. One flight from London back to New York is fine with me. I'm just sad the trip is already over, you know? Vendrika is so beautiful. Martin's lucky he got to grow up here. If you need any advice, just ask. I'm always happy to help. Okay. Martin. You think Martin already went back to sleep? Oh, definitely. He doesn't like to stay up late. I shouldn't tell you this, but one semester, the school rescheduled his film class to Wednesday night. It was a 3-hour class, so it didn't end until 10. After a screening of some really long war movie from the 30s, we all sat there waiting for him to turn on the lights, but he was asleep. Oh no. Was the movie that boring? Oh no. The movie was fascinating. But when it's past your bedtime and you've seen it 100 times, well, that's so funny. I can't even imagine it. He's usually so intimidating in class. You think so? I don't know. He's not so bad when you get to know him. Murder. I was hoping we'd talk about something else, you know? It isn't that I'm not still curious about the case, it's just I'll never get to sleep if I keep thinking about it. I'm feeling pretty sleepy now. Is there anything else to... Nah, let's keep talking with Emma for a bit. Might be time for bed soon, but I could talk to Emma for a little bit more too. That's it. Feeling pretty sleepy now. Bedtime. Well, anyway, I think I'm going to try to get some sleep again. Thanks for talking with me, Bake Sale. I think I'm feeling better now. Yeah, me too. Good night, Emma. See you tomorrow. Night, Bake Sale. Yeah, that grainy shit. Love that. I'm sorry this happened, but we still must go through with the plan. don't know if I can. I'm afraid you don't have a choice. You must be on the train tomorrow. If you aren't, I don't want you to die too. Please. Spooky. All right, I'm with it. Chapter 2. Hell yeah. Run a train, boy. You know, Emma's right. This is kind of nice. Very cozy. We don't have anything like this in America, and if we did, I'm sure I couldn't afford it. What a shame. Well, I'm just gonna kick back these next few days, enjoy the ride, and think about that term paper. Ugh, what should I even write about? Wonder if Emma's thinking the same thing. No. Knowing her, she probably already has her whole essay outlined. I'm gonna need to catch up. Maybe I should start brainstorming some ideas. Bake sale. Can I come in? Oh, hey, Emma. Yeah, the door's open. What's up? Hey, is everything all right? Bake sale. Something very strange is going on. I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but will you listen to me for a minute? I need to make sure I'm not crazy. Of course. What's on your mind? Okay. Let me just start at the beginning. After we departed, I decided to get up and take a look around. Eventually, I made my way to the observation car in the back of the train because I wanted to check on the outdoor platform. I stood outside for a bit to get some fresh air. I thought I was alone, but then I heard something. There was a woman behind me, sitting by herself in one of the seats. She looked like she had been crying. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. No, that's all right. I'm sorry if I startled you. I know it was none of my business, but seeing her like that, I just wanted to help somehow. I asked her if she was okay, and we got to talking a bit. It seemed to calm her down a little, so I offered to buy her a drink in the lounge car. She was really very nice, but she seemed troubled, like something was on her mind. She wouldn't be specific, and I wanted to respect her privacy, but she was so apologetic. There was one thing she said to me. You're a very nice girl, but I really don't deserve your kindness. It made me very sad for someone to feel that way. We were probably in the lounge car for a half hour or so. Then I didn't sleep much last night, and I was starting to feel really tired, so I told her I was going to take a nap, but that we should meet up in the same spot for lunch later. She agreed, and I left. So, did you meet up for lunch? No, bake sale. That's the problem. I can't find her. What do you mean? I went back to the lounge car around noon. She wasn't there. I waited a few minutes, but this is the weird thing. I asked the bartender if he had seen her, and he said no. So she never came back? No, I mean, he said he never saw her at all. He told me that when I came to the lounge car earlier, I was alone. What? I argued with him for a bit, but he was insistent. I said there must be some mistake. Oh, okay. Well, was there anyone else who saw you with this woman? Well, There were 3 other people in the lounge car while we were talking, an old man and 2 men wearing polos. They weren't there when I went back, but there was also that strange couple. When 2 of us were going from the observation car to the lounge car, we passed a cabin and a man and a woman were coming out. I swear they gave us the funniest look. I went back to their cabin and asked them if they'd seen her, and the woman told me the same thing as the bartender. It's like she never existed at all. I don't mean to sound spectacle, but you're sure you met this woman? It wasn't just a vivid dream or something? Bake sale, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. It's just, this is all very strange. I really can't get over the boombox on the table. No, it's okay. I know it sounds crazy, but bake sale, I know that I met this woman. She's real. I don't know why everyone's claiming she isn't, but I'm really worried about her. She didn't just seem upset, she seemed frightened. I can't explain it. It was just the look she gave me. What if something happened to her? Okay, well, let's not panic here. I'm sure this is all just a misunderstanding. How about you and I look around a bit and see if we can find her? Could we? Oh, I'm so sorry to bother you with this. Not a problem. We could also go look for the people you were with in the lounge car. Maybe we could talk to that couple again, and anyone else who might have seen you together. Don't worry, Emma. We'll get to the bottom of this. Thank you, Bake Sale. All right. We have no time to lose. How about we start with the lounge car and see if any of those men came back? Sounds good to me. I'd like to have a word with that bartender, too. Oh, and this woman. Did you happen to get her name? What did she look like? Her name. Oh, shoot. Why can't I remember? My memory's fuzzy for some reason. Thought it began with an A, but she was tall, with dark hair. She was wearing a gray coat and a dress, maybe in her late 20s, early 30s? I'm sorry. That's all that comes to mind. All right, that's a start. Let's see what we can find out. Go to. Oh, wait, before we go, do you have your notepad? You should take it with you, just in case we learn anything important, or if you get any ideas for your paper while we're out and about. Even now, still thinking about the term paper. Okay, I'll bring it. Note added. Is that the note? Check. My cabin. It's very cozy. Think. Well, I guess the term paper can wait. I'll help them out with this. Then I'll get back to work. Yeah, sure you will, bud. Yeah, you will. You'll get back to that. Missing woman. Vendrika. Small English-speaking European country. Emma and I came up to Vendrika as part of a directed study program under Professor Martin, focused on 20th century Vendrikan literature. I'm probably annihilating that, but that's fine. Vendrikan Revolution, period of Vendrikan history in which Vendrikan revolutionaries fought for independence against their occupying country. It ended about 40 years ago, but the effects about it are still deeply felt in the country. Study trip. Emma and I came to Vendrika as a part of a study abroad program under Professor Martin to learn about 20th century Vendrikan literature. Kind of a niche subject, but it's been interesting learning about such unfamiliar culture. Martin was invited back to his home country by an old friend, a Vendrikan senator named Gordon. I think it was Emma's idea to turn it into a study abroad trip, but I don't really know. If I'm being honest, I don't really think I belong on this trip, but Emma really wanted me to come, and I didn't want to disappoint her by saying no. But frankly, I feel a bit out of my depth with this subject. And I'm a little concerned my term paper is going to be a disaster, if I'm trying my best, but I get the sense Martin doesn't think I should have come either. Okay. Go to lounge car. Go to the lounge car. Oh, there he is. Not a lot of people here, huh? Yeah. I don't recognize anyone. Let's ask around. Maybe somebody here knows something. You sure we don't know who that is? Who are we talking to, Bake Sale? There's nobody in front of us. Let's have a look around and see if there's anyone we should try speaking to. Who are you? Wait a second. Is that... Well, well, well. If it isn't my favorite murder suspect, fancy meeting you here. Haha. Detective Daltrey, what are you doing here? Hey now. That's no way to greet an old friend, is it? How are you doing, young lady? Oh, I'm okay. But, Detective, what are you doing here? As usual, nobody's happy to see me, but that's okay. No hard feelings. Let's just say I boarded this train on a hunch. I'm still investigating the case from last night, you know? We came into some new evidence, and it pointed you to this train? Wait, don't tell me. Is the killer on board? Whoa, whoa, easy now. I'm not saying that. Granted, I'm not saying that, but no. That's not specifically why I'm here. We have reason to believe there's a connection between this train and the case. So, rather than let an opportunity pass me by, here I am. Hey, Bake Sale, you don't think the woman I met has something to do with Daltrey's case, do you? I don't know. Can't hurt to ask him about it, though. Hey, Detective, what else have you learned about the case? I really can't tell you much. Things have gotten a bit complicated. Though, I guess I could at least talk about the things we've announced publicly. Well, alright. I'll at least tell you this. We ID'd the victim overnight. Turns out, he was a Gambrickian immigrant named Otto Keller. As far as we can tell, he was nobody special. Just one of thousands of immigrants along the population. No criminal record, nothing suspicious. Gambrickian immigrant named Otto Keller, huh? Gambricka. So, Otto Keller was an immigrant from Gambricka? That's right. You know about Gambricka, don't you? Of course we do. It's an important part of what we're studying. Vendrika and Gambricka used to be one country, which for decades was under military occupation. At the end of the Vendrikan Revolution, the country was split between the East and West. The West gains its independence as Vendrika, and the East side remains under occupation as Gambricka to this day. Wow, you really know your stuff. Missing woman. I don't think I've seen any woman fitting that description. Why do you ask? Oh, it's a long story. I just haven't been able to find her since this morning, and nobody seems to remember seeing her. Missing woman, huh? That's particular. Peculiar. Well, I'll keep an eye out for her. I plan on speaking to just about everyone on this train, so I'm sure I'll see her eventually. And a couple of dead bodies. Missing woman, couple dead bodies. What's going on these days? Yeah, man, it's nuts. Wait, what did he just say? Detective, what did you mean by a couple of dead bodies? Huh? What? Did I say that? Yes, Detective, you did. I heard it too. Alright, you got me. Curse my big mouth. Fine, I'll tell you. This morning, we discovered something that has turned this whole case on its head. Another murder victim. No way. Another victim? Oh, okay. Other murder victim. At about 5 o'clock this morning, a lawyer named Edison Maxwell was found dead in his home with a knife in his back. It was a very strange crime scene. Nothing appeared to have been stolen, nor was there any sign of a struggle. Just poor Maxwell, face first in his dinner plate. Oh, that's just awful. I agree. Such a waste of good prime rib. I wouldn't shed a tear for old Maxwell, honestly. Rumors have floated around for years about him. Blackmail, forging evidence, financial scams, you name it. We were never able to nail him on anything, unfortunately. And now, guess we never will. Bummer, right? I can't be too specific about the train, but let's just say we have reason to believe Otto Keller was connected to this train. I'm here to find out why. I wasn't going to tell you this, but I feel like I owe you an explanation for why I kicked you off the scene last night. Right before I asked you to leave, we found something on the street that changed the tone of our investigation significantly. A small bullet.
bullet? Does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
Upon closer blah. Upon closer examination of the window fragments, we determined a gunshot was what likely shattered the glass. No gun was found at the scene, so there must have been someone else in the hotel room that night. Hard to say for sure what happened in there. All we know is that the victim, Otto, didn't make it out alive. And someone else got away. It's Detective Daltrey. Can't say I ever expected to see him again. Discuss. Okay. So someone else was murdered, but what does that have to do with this case? This is the lounge car. Wonder if there's any traces of the woman Emma met around here. No. Talked about him. Not much to go on the train. It's plenty. This is the oh, hold on. Check. Where? That's the bartender. That's the bartender Emma mentioned. Daltrey was just talking to him. Wonder what they were talking about. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. No. Him? I was just getting a beer. Aren't you working? What's that supposed to mean? Jeez. Are all American college students this uptight? It's just one drink. I intend to speak to everyone on the train eventually. It's part of my investigation. He's a bit of an odd guy. Gives me the creeps, if I'm being honest. Okay, so someone else was murdered, but what does that have to do with this case? What's this? Is this the notes? Yes. Missing woman. A woman Emma says she met shortly after the train departed. No one has seen her since. Strangely, no one seems to remember her being on the train except for Emma. Emma described her as being late 20s, early 30s, dark hair, wearing a gray coat and a dress. Emma doesn't remember her name, thinks it began with an A. Emma also said the woman seemed uneasy, and she didn't deserve Emma's kindness. This, understandably, as Emma kind of freaked out. A police detective, Daltrey. He's investigating a murder that took place at the hotel we stayed at the other night. Doesn't really act like much of a policeman. He's very aloof, kind of absent-minded. Maybe I'm missing something. Mine and Emma's professor. He's leading this directed study trip to Vendrika. Martin is originally from Vendrika, but moved out west following the revolution about 40 years ago, eventually landing in America as an English literature professor. He has a reputation for being very strict and demanding. A lot of students take it as a personal challenge to try to impress him with their writing, but very few actually do. Emma's one of them, and I'm trying to be another. I haven't known him for very long, but Emma has studied with him for a couple of years. She swears by him, and I get the sense he really values her as a pupil. But me, not so much. According to Emma, there are a number of people who should have witnessed the missing woman. First, there's the bartender in the lounge car who served drinks to both Emma and the woman. He claims Emma ordered drinks alone and that there was nobody else with her. Next, there was a couple Emma and the woman ran into on their way to the lounge car that Emma says looked at them kind of funny. Emma spoke to them after realizing the woman was missing, and they, like the bartender, claimed there was no other woman. Finally, there were 3 other potential witnesses who Emma hasn't had a chance to talk to yet. 2 men wearing polos and an old man. Emma says they were in the lounge car at the same time as her and the woman, but she hasn't found them to ask about it yet. You know, this looks like it'd be a great place to take a nap. Shame I'm too busy. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Brika. Brika. Let me know how the search goes. Okay. Like, are we good with it? Yeah, save it. Overwrite it? Yeah. The bartender. Nothing here. Check the bar. Okay. Discuss. Okay, so someone else was murdered, but what does that have to do with this case? Okay. Emma. Good writer. Been friends ever since. Brika. Drika. Okay, so I've read all of that. Detective Daltrey. It's you. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da. Oh. Strange guy, that bartender. What does this have to do with the hotel case? Ah, I'm glad you asked. So after a tiny After a tiny bit of digging, we discovered Maxwell actually had a housekeeper, and his name was Otto Keller. The victim from the hotel. It's too early to say whether or not Keller was involved in Maxwell's murder, but Maxwell murder, that's a Rancid song. It sure is too strange to be a coincidence, isn't it? Missing woman, huh? It's a booth. I'm not sure which one of the two Emma and the missing woman were at. Yes, Rancid. Lounge car. Well, doesn't seem like he knows anything about her, but the new evidence in the case is fascinating, isn't it? Yeah. And a little eerie, honestly. It seems like it's even more serious than we realized. We should probably leave him to his investigation. I don't want to distract him. I don't know. He seems to have no problem finding ways to distract himself. That's just about all we know at this point. Huh. How about that? I said I couldn't tell you much. I kind of told you the whole lot, didn't I? Oops. Well, whatever. It's fine. I trust you too. Just don't share anything I just told you, okay? We won't, Detective. Thank you. I should get back to work. I have quite a lot of people to speak to and not a lot of time. So with that, I bid you farewell. Good luck finding your mystery woman. What do you think we should do now? I think it's time we talk to that bartender. What can I get you? Oh, nothing for me. If you don't mind, we wanted to ask you a few questions. Hello again. Ah, yes, the girl. Ask away. This bartender looks kind of scary. The bar looks pretty fancy up close. Maybe I'll come back tonight for a nightcap. Wait, what's the legal drinking age here again? Detective. That man said he was a detective. Is that true? Yeah, he's investigating a murder case. Murder, huh? I see. You want to know about me? I mix drinks, I sell them, and then I watch. You watch? To make sure my customers are enjoying them, of course. Daltrey was right. This guy gives me the creeps. We have a varied selection of both alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages here. Our tea, in particular, is quite popular. Would you like something? Missing woman. There was no woman. The girl came here by herself. What's this 15-year scotch? That's definitely not Lafroig. Our drink selection is a quite bit more varied than what you see on display here. Many take interest in the various wines we have available, much of which is produced by a famous movie director. I heard he's funding his next film project almost entirely with the proceeds from his winery, as he couldn't secure funding any other way. Why we carry his products is in such high volume I couldn't say. Perhaps someone in the train company is a fan. Interesting. That was a lot of volunteered information. I think. Well, he's denying it, just like Emma said. He's lying again, Bake Sale. I swear she was here. I believe you. It's just, why would he lie? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't think he's going to change his mind, so maybe we should try asking him about something else. Maybe, but I kind of want to keep pressing him. Okay, the same question. The girl came to me, bought 1 cup of tea, drank it, and left. Only 2 other customers have ordered drinks today. If anyone else had gotten a drink with the girl, I'd know. Who else? It's been a slow day. I remember each transaction very clearly. The girl ordered a cup of tea. Sometime after she left, a woman came and then ordered a glass of wine. And then just a moment ago, that man, calling himself a detective, ordered a beer. That's all. 3 drinks. No more, no less. Are you sure you're not forgetting any? My, such little faith in my recollection. See for yourself. This cash register keeps track of every transaction I make per day. The number goes up for every individual drink sold, and it quite clearly says 3. He's lying. But why? Let's see what else he has to say. Tell me more about the customer. Oh, I know. The detective. Who's the lady who ordered the wine? Take a look at the register. The numbers do not lie. Not forthcoming on that. Hit a dead end here. Detective again. A murder case. Very intriguing. Would you like something? There was no woman. Oh. So he's saying the cash register tracks how many drinks he sold, huh? Let me take a look at this. He's right. It says 3. Well, okay. So we know 3 drinks were sold. 1 to Emma, 1 to Daltrey, and 1 to some other woman that got a glass of wine. I wonder. Can you describe the woman who ordered the glass of wine? If you must know, she was a very glamorous woman, sparkling purple dress. She was quite rude and boisterous. That doesn't sound like anything like the woman Emma described, so I guess it wasn't her. I know what you're thinking, Bake Sale, but there's no way that was her. Besides, both of us drank tea together. We didn't have any wine. Tea, huh? What about the tea? So, you serve tea here, yeah? Our tea is a very special blend, made of ingredients native to Vendrika. It's well known for its delicate flavor, minty aroma, and its strength. Many experience a soporific effect when they drink too much, and subsequently report quite vivid dreams. Tell me, girl, did you experience such a phenomenon? Well, yeah, I did take a nap shortly after drinking it, but I thought so. Even a small dose would be likely to cause drowsiness in a girl of your height and weight. Though, I must admit, a dream so vivid that you believe it was real, creating a woman in your mind. That, for me, is new, and will require further research. Research? What kind of experiments is this man running? What exactly do you mean by research? The tea I serve is my own concoction. I have dedicated my life to the pursuit of creating exotic beverages. Therefore, when I create new formulas, they require testing. My customers are my subjects. Is that legal? What exactly are you putting in these drinks? Relax, it's just tea. I'm not a pharmacist. My drinks are harmless and delicious. Would you like one? Boy, that quick little dark flash. No thank you. So be it. Hold on. Check something quick. Ba ba da 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 da. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Bam. Okay. Think. So he's saying his freaky tea made Emma dream up this woman. Is that even possible? I've heard enough of this. I'm gonna go for a walk. I just need to clear my head a bit, I think. That's been checked. How about that? Various drinks are displayed here. Ouch! Okay, I think that's all covered. Right? There was no woman. Alright, so homegirl left. Poor Emma. That comment about the tea seemed to have really bothered her. What if it was just a dream? What if I used to read Word Up magazine? Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Marley Marr? No, there's just no way Emma would confuse a dream with reality. Think, what else can I ask this guy about? That's right, the other witnesses. Emma said there was an old man and a guy in a pair of polos, right? Yes, I remember the men you speak of. The two men in polos left about an hour ago. They ordered no drinks, so I paid little attention to them. The old man also ordered no drinks, so I paid little attention to him as well. He has been gone for quite some time. I need to find out everything I can about the other witnesses. Is there anything else you can tell me about them? The men in polos were having quite a lively and irritating conversation. What about, I cannot say. He said he wasn't paying any attention to them. Motherfucker's lying. The old man, however... Well, I shouldn't speculate. I'll just say he struck me as a tad, out of place. Out of place? What does that mean? I saw them, but they're no longer here. I think that's just all about I'm gonna get out of this guy. I wonder where Emma went. Probably best not to bother her for now. Only thing left to do is check the couple Emma said she ran into. With the woman on their way here earlier. They were in a cabin near the observation car, right? Maybe I'll go check it out. Go to cabin car. Beepity 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 beep beep. What are we looking forward to this weekend? What are we getting into, fam? I want to hear that good stuff. Well, I've checked every other nearby cabin. There has to be one. S21. Come on. There has to be something. I recognize that voice. Emma? Ooh. Damn, woman. Oh, hi, Bake Sale. What brings you here? I was just investigating. Oh, cool. Me, too. Are you going through these people's things? What? No. It's not what it looks like, Bake Sale. You see, this is the cabin that couple I mentioned was in, right? I was going to talk to them again, but they weren't here. And, you know, the door was open. So... Okay. Fine, it's exactly what it looks like. But Bake Sale, I swear these two are hiding something. When me and that woman were on our way to the lounge car, this couple in this cabin gave us a really strange look. Like they were surprised. I'm certain they recognized her. Oh, Bake Sale, I know I shouldn't be doing this. It's just I'm looking for any evidence that she exists at all. It wasn't just a dream. I'm sure of it. Oh, Emma. Okay, I'll help you look, but let's make this quick before we get caught. Are you sure? I feel bad for dragging you into this. Let's just hurry up before they come back. Okay. This room looks very expensive. It's like a whole suite. Whoever these people are, they must be pretty rich to be able to afford a cabin like this. Hat. Purple hat. Is this a top hat? You know, there were a lot of men wearing hats like this in Vendrika, weren't there? It was like we traveled back in time to the 1940s. I think it's cute. Men should go back to wearing hats in America, don't you think? Sure. But doesn't this hat look a little, I don't know, stupid? You should try it on. I bet you look great. I think we should hurry up and find some real evidence instead. Okay, you're right. But you're also no fun. What is this? Looks like a deck of playing cards. Oh, okay. Looked more interesting than it was. Hello. Just a potted plant. Those are flowers, ma'am. Hello, pills. Pills, pills, pills. This looks like a bottle of aspirin. Are you sure? I like the light. I like the light rays effect. I like that. Okay. It's a jewelry box. Oh my. I wonder what kind of jewelry is in here. It could be worth a fortune. Kind of careless to just leave this out in the open. Yeah. They're lucky it's just us in here and not actual thieves. We shouldn't be here either, Emma. Wait, what? Bake Sale, what are you doing? Don't just open it. I didn't. The train hit a bump or something. It opened on its own. Oh, is that right? I'm serious. But, you know, now that it's open, I guess we could take a quick look. Elmira, hi, welcome in. Smoke weed if you queer. I can't smoke anymore because of things, but I do take edibles. How are you doing? Happy weekend. This isn't jewelry. A bunch of random playing cards? Do you think they came from the deck on the table there? Yeah, we're playing a new game tonight. We're playing Detective Instinct. Farewell, my beloved. Consume cannabis if you're queer. Oh, I think most of us are in here. Oh, I have some really nice sour watermelon edibles. I miss smoking. I'm not allowed to smoke anymore. Think they came from the deck on the table there? Maybe, but what are they going to do what are they doing in the jewelry case? I don't know, but it's awfully strange. I wonder if there's something significant about these cards in particular. Bake Sale. Make a note of which cards are in the case. Maybe it'll come in handy later. I can't imagine this will be helpful, but alright, sure. Whatever makes you happy, Emma. Have you ever thought about boofing it? No. I can't say that I have. I'm sure it would probably be pretty effective. I know people, boof certain, like, medications and stuff like that. That has doesn't work for me in particular. All right, done. Now let's close this back up, just to be safe. Ba 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 ba. Note added? Oh no, that's it. Okay. What's this? Couch looks pretty cozy. Just me, or is there something shiny between the cushions? Let's take a look. Ooh, you're right. This looks like a wedding ring, maybe. This must belong to one of them. Do, 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 do. They make suppositories, and that's the closest you can get to smoking without smoking, because it penetrates the blood-brain barrier instantaneously rather than going through your digestive tract and your liver. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, you know, some people do the, I mean, yeah, people do the stuff with the beer and all that. It must belong to one of them. You think so? I don't know. I have a hard time believing a married person would drop their ring so carelessly. No, I was being a little silly, but I was also, like, being a little suggestive. Like, it is a thing you can do that will give you a high, like smoking. Yeah. No, I mean, I miss the taste of it, but it also smoking didn't taste the same once it was legal. Like, I don't know. I was always kind of chasing the way it used to taste, and just like, I don't know if it's because it's all stronger and it's all medical grade now. Maybe we should take a closer look at it. Take what? Ring. All right, let's take a closer look at this ring here. Looks like there's an engraving on the inside. It's in a language I don't recognize, though. Let me see. I think this is in Vendrika's native language. But Vendrika is an English-speaking country, isn't it? Yeah, but historically, before the country's occupation, it had its own language that the majority of the citizens spoke. It's sort of obsolete now, though. I wonder what it says. Oh, I know what we should do. Let's show this ring to Professor Martin. Yeah, let's steal the ring. Just steal the ring. We broke into her room, and we took her ring, and we're going to keep it. I'm sure he could translate it for us. But what if the couple finds out we took it? Oh, come on, bake sale. It was wedged between two couch cushions. They probably don't even know it was there. If it turns out it's theirs, we'll just return it later and say we found it somewhere else on the train. It'll be fine. I have to know what this ring says. It may be our only clue. All right, I'll hold on to it. Now let's get out of here, quick. Go to. Uh-oh. Hello, sir. We were just leaving. We got lost and, what's with this guy? Isn't he gonna say anything? Monty, dear, can you give me an aspirin? My head is pounding. What's this? We have guests? Oh, hello again. Oh, it's you. Didn't I already tell you I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about? What are you doing in our cabin? That's, Oh. Well, you know, it's a funny story. We were, Well, I mean, I do like a funny story. And there's no option that's, the lyrics to the story of a girl. You see, we just, I mean, we did just, Monty? What's that, dear? You saying you invited these two into our cabin? Huh? Oh, Monty, what am I going to do with you? Surely you could at least be a bit more discerning when selecting guests. What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, did he just cover for us? Phew. I don't know why he would, but thanks, Monty. We're sorry to bother you, but would you mind if we asked you a couple of questions? We're trying to solve a mystery. I'm really in no mood for an interrogation. Monty, dear, where's that aspirin? Monty, please, where's the aspirin? I simply cannot stand this headache any longer. Wonder what this guy's deal is. She's being awfully dramatic about this headache. These are the people who can afford this ridiculous room. They must be absolutely loaded. Is she okay? You don't remember where you put the bottle? Oh, Monty, what am I supposed to do? Oh. Can't just... used to be able to check it. Ow, my head. What am I to do? Dramatic about the headache. Okay. Is there an aspirin bottle in here somewhere? Let's give this to her before she collapses. Yeah. We found the aspirin bottle. You did? Quickly give it to me. Oh. Oh, you're a lifesaver. What would I have done without you? I don't know. Look a little to your left, maybe. God, I'm feeling better already. I suppose looks aren't everything. You actually were somewhat helpful. You said you wanted to ask us some questions, yes? I suppose we could spare some of our time, but please make it quick. My name is Veda, and this is my husband, Monty. What do you want? Veda, tell us about yourself. This woman seems like a real piece of work. His outfit sure is interesting. But why isn't he saying anything? Mind your manners around me, young man. Nothing to worry about there, lady. Yes, tell us about yourself. So, what do you do, Miss Veda? What do I do? What an insipid question. A woman of my stature has no need to work for a living. It would be embarrassing. Not that the two of you would understand. You both look distinctly middle class. This is exhausting. Monty, was it? Movements. Hey, Veda, did you by any chance get a glass of wine in the lounge car earlier? Well, what's it to you if I had a glass of wine? Can't I have a drink without being under surveillance? I'm sorry, I was just curious. If you must know, yes, I ordered a glass of white wine, the finest Chardonnay they had to offer. That dreadful bug-eyed bartender tried to offer me some other swill, but I simply won't drink anything else. I like his side eye. Got the Thor eyes. Train. My husband and I are going on holiday to London. Monty doesn't like flying, so we're taking the train. Monty, is everything okay? You haven't spoken since you got here. You were wasting your time, dear. Monty doesn't speak. He doesn't speak? Correct. Monty prefers to leave all the talking to me. Isn't that right, darling? I already told the young lady. Monty and I haven't any idea what she's talking about. I want to show them the ring. I want to keep it. How do you think Veda knows what Monty is thinking? Maybe we could ask a little more about him. If he doesn't speak, then how do I know what he's thinking? Dear, when you've been in a relationship as long as us two, you don't need words to understand each other. Monty and I are a team. Perhaps someday you'll learn what it means to be truly in love like the two of us. Wonder how much of her idea's true love involves expensive jewelry. Monty, what do you do for a living? It's none of your business how my husband makes his money. Ignore him, Monty. Going on holiday to London. Did that. Monty and I are well-known in Vindrican high society. I wouldn't expect a couple of obvious tourists like you two to understand. Are you sure? Do you remember seeing Emma earlier? Oh, is that her name? Other than the time she so rudely interrupted our lunch to interrogate us with nonsensical questions. No. Can't say I do. But... Oh, do you disagree? Are you calling me a liar, young lady? No, ma'am. I'm sorry. It's all right, dear. It isn't your fault. You weren't taught any manners as a child. I forgive you. Ignore her, Emma. We have no idea what she's talking about. Take the hat. Alright. Hey, did either of you two lose a wedding ring? We found this in one of the train cars and... Lose a wedding ring? Don't be ridiculous, dear. Monty and I would never be so careless with a symbol of our eternal love. Nor would I ever be caught dead with a ring that cheap. I love the animation on this. The character models are very good. Whomever bought that must have gotten it from a homeless person outside the jewelry store. If Monty proposed to me with that disgraceful piece of junk, I'd have dumped him on the spot. Of course, Monty would never have done such a thing. He knows what I'm worth. Isn't that right, darling? Okay. Well, at least now we know for sure the ring doesn't belong to them. Let's take it to Martin as soon as we're done here. Take. Take hat. Take hat. Take everything. Woman seems like a real piece of work. Oh, wait. Check that. Are you trying to look in the mirror? Well, you probably should. Your hair is awfully greasy. I still can't believe you walk around like that. Is it really? I knew I should have used more shampoo this morning. You're not getting any funny ideas, are you, dear? Not that look again. Please, someone get me out of here. Alright, that's enough. It's getting late. Monty and I need to get ready for bed. Did we answer your questions to your satisfaction? Will you leave us alone now? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Miss Veda. You're quite welcome. It's not often I'm this generous with my time, you know. You should feel lucky. Oh, we do, Miss Veda. Very lucky indeed. Don't be snarky now. It's unbecoming of a young lady like yourself. Now, both of you, out. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get a headache now. Are you alright, Emma? I'm sorry we didn't get much more information. It's okay, Bake Sale. We didn't leave completely empty-handed, right? Yeah, the ring. Let's go talk to Professor Martin before it gets too late. If nothing else, he can at least help us translate the engraving. Oh, and Bake Sale? Let's not mention anything about the missing woman. I don't want to burden him with it, too. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like he seemed a bit tired lately. We should try not to disturb him for too long. Sure, no problem. Professor Martin, probably reading in his cabin or something. Go to.
Yes, who is it? Hello? Oh, my voice changed. I don't know what happened. Oh, Emma, Bake Sale, come in. Come in. I haven't seen you both all day. How are you doing?
We're good. How about you? Have you been enjoying the ride?
Yes, I've settled in quite comfortably. This has given me the chance to catch up on some reading and time to grade some papers from my other classes. Why don't you both have a seat? We haven't had much time to talk these past few days. I'd love to hear your thoughts on our trip.
Sure. Come on, Bake Sale. Yeah, sure. I guess the ring can wait a bit. Oh boy. I committed to a long cutscene.
So, what did the two of you think of our trip? Did you have a nice time?
Oh, it was wonderful. Vendrika is so beautiful. The natural landscape is unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Ah, I'm glad you think so. I've always felt my country's natural beauty was amongst its greatest strengths. And you, Bake Sale, what did you think of your time in Ventrika?
Oh, yeah. I agree. It was beautiful, and those hot dogs were unreal.
Ah, yes. Yeah, well, I hope you know I'm expecting great term papers from both of you. This trip was more than just a vacation after all.
Ugh, bad answer. You can count on us, Professor. I've already begun drafting my paper, and I'm sure Bake Sale has as well. Yeah. Professor, can I ask you something about Vendrika? It's for my paper.
Yes, of course. What would you like to know?
Before our trip, you emphasized to Bake Sale and I the importance of the Vendrikan Revolution. But when we visited the Vendrikan History Museum, there was barely any material about it on display at all. It's true that some 40 years ago, the country we now call Vendrika was split in two, with the west side gaining its independence as Vendrika. And the east side, now called Gambrika, remaining under military occupation, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
This period of Vendrikan history seems so critical. Shouldn't it have been a bit more focus on the exhibit?
A very astute question, Emma. Truth be told, I hope that one of you might have noticed this peculiarity. For all of Vendrika's virtues, the reality is that my country has something of a troubled past, of which the revolution was a part. I should know. After all, I was there.
Did you participate in the revolution, Professor?
Well, I was about your age at the time it took place, so it was hard not to get swept up in all of the activity. The revolution's goals were admirable. I love this Martin voice, thank you, buddy. I'd say I'd practiced it, but I don't. We wished to be free from the occupation that had plagued us for centuries, and regrettably, the only way that point could be heard was through violent insurrection. Well, our occupiers' military force was strong, but so too was the will of my people. Eventually, to stop the violence, both parties agreed to compromise. Though, it's this compromise that I feel was my country's biggest mistake. In the years since the country was split in twain, Vendrika has prospered. Quality of life is better than it has ever been. The citizens live well and are happy, but the same cannot be said of Ganbrika. In the intervening years, Ganbrika has become a desolate place. Not only does it remain under occupation, but violence and poverty are the norm for its people. Yay! The compromise was never supposed to be the end. Ganbrika's independence was always intended to come close behind, but the truth is, in the pursuit of peace and independence, Vendrika abandoned Ganbrika. And to this day, the prevailing viewpoint on the subject is to look the other way.
That's unbelievable.
Of course, not all Vendrikans choose to live in ignorance. In recent years, many of the country's leaders have worked to make Vendrika a welcoming place for Ganbrikan refugees. Among them is Senator Gordon, my old friend.
The dead guy? Oh, yeah. It was Senator Gordon who invited you back to Vendrika to visit, right? This trip wouldn't have happened without him.
That is correct. I hadn't seen him for some 40 years. This whole trip has been quite nostalgic for me, I must admit.
I've been wondering, why did you move to America, Professor?
Well, As much as I do love my home country, my passion has always been for English literature, as well as teaching. After finishing my undergraduate degree, I promptly moved to London to continue my studies. I eventually accepted a teaching position at the University of London, and I was later offered further opportunities in America. Next thing I knew, I'd been away from home for nearly 40 years. My, how time flies. Anyway, since I've been gone, I've, of course, kept up with the political situation in my home country. I thought it would be illuminating for you both to see it firsthand. Prosperity often comes with a price, and for Vendrika, that price was Gambrica. Never forget that it is our responsibility not to turn a blind eye to the plight of our neighbors, even if doing so is the path of least resistance. I'm thankful that leaders like Senator Gordon have worked tirelessly to welcome Gambrican refugees to Vendrika with open arms. And I dream of a day that reunification of our countries can be realized.
Wow, the political situation in Vendrika is more complicated than I thought. Of course, Emma picked up on it right away. She's so much more perceptive than I am. It's no wonder Martin likes her so much. This guy has bad confidence. Meanwhile, all I can think of is to say how much I like those stupid hot dogs. Ugh. Such an idiot. Stupid. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask, is this a photo album on the table, Professor?
Oh, yes. I was just looking through it earlier, reminiscing. Most of the photos are from when I was a student in Vendrika. I suppose I was right around your age.
Do you mind if we take a look?
Not at all, though. These photos are so old, I wonder if you'll even recognize me.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Can you tell which one's me?
Gotta be him, right? Wow, don't tell me. Is this you, Professor, in the middle?
Very perceptive, Emma. Yes, that is me.
You don't look that much different. Your hair's just a little messier now. Damn, she beat me to it. Who are the other two people in the photo?
Oh, on the left is Senator Gordon, though back then he was just a political science student. Next to me on the right is our old friend Meyer, another literature student.
Oh, did you visit Meyer on the trip as well?
In a sense, yes. Meyer was killed about a year after this photo was taken during an uprising.
Oh my, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's in the past now. I was able to visit his grave to pay my respects. He was a great friend, and I'm glad I knew him when I did. As I said, as much as the revolution was necessary for our country's freedom, it was not without sacrifices. It is, of course, important to fight for our ideals, but in practice, revolution is a violent business. And I pray none of my students will ever have to experience anything like it.
Damn, Martin's really been through a lot, hasn't he?
Well, it is getting rather late. I am going to get ready for bed. Thank you for talking with me, you two, and I hope the conversation was illuminating.
Thanks, Professor. Have a good night, The Ring. Wait, Emma, we had something we wanted to show Professor Martin, right? That's right, I almost completely forgot.
What's this? You have something to show me.
Show, ring. Hey, Professor, we found this ring on the train. There's an engraving on it, but we think it's in Vendrikan, so we're not sure what it says. Would you be able to translate it for us?
A ring? Sure, let me take a look. Well, you're right. This is definitely Vendrikan, though the style of the engraving suggests an Eastern influence. If I had to guess, I'd say this ring comes from Gambrica. The engraving says, "To my beloved, A.K."
Allison K? To my beloved, A.K. Didn't Emma say the woman she had met had a name that began with an A?
You said you found this on the train? It appears to be a wedding ring. Quite a devastating thing to lose.
Yeah. We've been trying to find who it belongs to.
Well, whoever is this ring's owner, they can't have gone far. You'll have plenty of time to search for them tomorrow.
Can I have the ring back, Professor?
What ring? I put it up my keister. Oh, yes, of course.
We should thank Martin for translating the engraving, Bake Sale. Okay. Thank you for the translation, Professor.
Of course, it's been quite some time since I've read Vindrican writing.
We won't take up any more of your time, Professor. Thanks again.
Think nothing of it. Good night, you two.
Good night, Professor. Hey, Bake Sale, how about we go back to your cabin for a bit? I want to talk about what we found out today. Sure. Go to cabin. Oh, that hurt my jaw a little bit. Man, I'm exhausted. So much has happened today, I can hardly keep track of it all in my head. Tell me about it. Maybe we should go over everything we found out today to see where we're at. Good idea. Oh, I know. How about I quiz you? Quiz me? What do you mean? Yeah, why not? I want to see if you've really been paying attention. Oh, yeah. I mean, do I have to? Come on, Bake Sale. It'll be fun. Just let me know when you're ready. It's fine if you want to relax for a bit before we get into it, though. Cards. Hit me on the cards. I don't think this is going to be an open note exam. Okay. 8. Spade. 5. Ah, that's not what a 5 looks like. Jack. Clubbies. Oh, snap. Screenshot. Eesh. Oh, actually. Maybe I'd be better off just doing that. Maybe I would just be better off doing that. I wonder why these cards in particular were put away here. Ace, queen. Actually, hold on. 8, 5. Okay, whatever.
Here you go. Hello. It's Piggy.
Veda. Monty's wife. She's traveling in one of the most expensive cabins. According to Emma, Veda and Monty gave her the missing woman a funny look. Emma thinks they recognized her, but like everything else, Veda says she has no idea. Kind of a piece of work, vain, elitist, likes flaunting her wealth and belittling people. Wonder how Monty ended up with someone like her. She confirmed she got Chardonnay. Monty. Traveling with Veda. They reckon. No, got all that. Bit of mystery. Doesn't speak. He had his tongue removed. That's that movie, Speak No Evil. Brick. Fared well. Right. Ring. To my beloved AK. Yeah, I should probably write that down. Bum, 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 bum. Gordon. Frickin' countries. Old friend of Martin's from his college days, killed in a skirmish during the Revolution. Both him and Martin were literature students. Meyer. Oscar Mayer, Wiener. Edison Maxwell. Gotcha. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down on his head. Pretty shady. Otto Keller. Ooh, Otto Keller. I should write that down. Gotta have a notebook. Bug Eyes.
Hello, I'm Steve Buscemi.
Martin, Otto. Connected to the train. Daltrey. Turns out Daltrey's case involves 2 murders now. Okay. What's up? Hey, is everything all right? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about Martha. Martha? Who's that? My puppy. Haven't I ever mentioned her? I haven't been back to my parents' place in a while. I miss her. Do you have any pets, Bake Sale? Well, we had a turtle when I was a kid. He was my buddy. Aw, what was his name? My parents let me name him, and I named him Tom. Tom the Turtle, huh? Laugh all you want. Tom and I had something special. You wouldn't get it. Oh, review. Am I ready? Bring it on. Why does this feel like an Undertale battle? All right, let's start at the beginning. I met a woman in the observation car this morning. We shared a drink in the lounge car, then agreed to meet for lunch, but when I tried to find her a few hours later, she was missing, and everyone I spoke to acted like she never existed in the first place. So I came to you for help. We decided to try and find her, and went to the lounge car to look for clues. The first thing we did was run into Detective Daltrey. Right, that was a surprise. He's continuing his investigation from last night, the murder at the hotel. Do you remember what he said the name of the victim was? Victim from the hotel. Jimmy Stewart. Yup, that's right. The man who killed at the hotel was a Gambrickian immigrant named Otto Keller. Apparently, there was some connection between him and this train. But that isn't even the craziest part. Turns out Otto Keller was also working as a housekeeper for another man who was found dead early this morning. Some shady lawyer named Edison Maxwell. He was alone at his dinner table with a knife in his back. How gruesome. Wonder what all that has to do with this train. Kinda scares me, honestly. What about you? What do you think about the detective's case? Want to know what Otto was doing at the hotel? Curious about the bullet? Really don't care, to be honest. I guess the bullet. Yeah. Before they couldn't confirm anyone else was involved, but after finding the bullet, seems like that bullet is what shattered the window. But they didn't find a gun at the scene, so someone must have been in the room with Otto last night. At any rate, Daltrey didn't seem to know anything about the missing woman, so we talked to the bartender next. Right, that creep was insistent that his experimental tea blend made me hallucinate the woman's existence. I thought I was going crazy. To be honest, Emma, it did go a little crazy, what was sneaking into someone else's room and all. That's not funny, Bake Sale. I'm not proud of that, you know. Besides, you're skipping ahead. The bartender told us he only sold 3 drinks this morning, which was confirmed by the cash register's records. Do you remember what drinks he said were ordered? One bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 beer. Exactly. He said, I got a cup of tea, but only 1, and that I was by myself. He said a different woman got a glass of wine, which we later learned was Veda, and that Detective Daltrey got a beer. So that's all 3 drinks accounted for, and none left for the missing woman to have had. Makes no sense. Anyway, speaking of Veda, I was certain that her and Monty saw me and the woman on our way to the lounge car earlier. After leaving the lounge car, I went back to their cabin to talk to them again, but they weren't there. And you decided to let yourself in. Correct. And then you joined me, and we searched their cabin for clues, which led us to a lost wedding ring. Can you recall exactly where we found the ring? Here. I found it. Exactly. It was wedged between the cushions in their cabin's couch. Wonder how it got there. It had an engraving in Vendrican, so we thought we'd ask Martin to translate it for us, but before we could leave, Beta and Monty came back. Yeah, I have so many thoughts about our conversation with them, I don't even know where to start. Well, what did you think? Anything in our conversation with them strike you as interesting or noteworthy? They didn't recognize the name. Veda seemed reluctant to tell us what Monty does. Why did Monty cover for us? Yeah, it's almost like he was covering for us. We'd have been in big trouble if he didn't. I really want to know more about him. He seems so mysterious. Veda wouldn't even let us know what he does for a living. At any rate, Veda denied ever seeing the woman. As expected, she kicked us out, and that was that. And then, finally, we talked to Professor Martin. He told us all about Vendrika's complicated political history, how the East and West were split during the Revolution, how Vendrika had prospered while the neighbors in Genbrika suffered. He also showed us an old picture of him and his friends from college days. It's so hard to believe he was our age once. He was pictured with two of his friends. Do you remember the name of the one on the right? The literature student? Oscar Mayer. Yeah, it was Meyer. He was apparently killed during the revolution. It must have been so hard for Martin to lose his friend like that. Anyway, before we left, he had Martin translate the engraving on the ring for us, so for my last question, what were the initials on the ring? It said, "To my beloved what?" P-I-S-S is always the answer. Ba, 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 bam. Yep, that was it. To my beloved, AK. So, where does this leave us? Well, I know that woman's name began with an A. AK-47? Hey, Beppis. Yeah, exactly like an AK-47. How's your night going? Happy weekend. Lizard! What? I thought I turned that off. Yeah, that stopped working. I thought oh, whatever. I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. I have plenty of admin to do. Yeah, how was your week, Beppis? It's possible that she's the AK written on this ring. It's 3 a.m. I said, baby. 3 a.m. and you're still awake? Well, I mean, we're solving a murder mystery, perhaps, and a missing person. Can you remember if she was wearing a wedding ring when you met her? No, I don't remember. But if we operate under the assumption that this is her ring, week slow, bad news is pouring in, still balling, bon appetit. Okay, we ride. Yeah, we're playing a newer game. Well, a very new game. Detective Instinct. Farewell, my beloved. Just came out this week. I don't know if you game much yourself, but it is a fun one. If we operate under the assumption that this is her ring, that means at some point she lost it in Veda and Monty's cabin. Definitely got the sense that Veda was hiding something from us. And I wouldn't put it past someone like her to lie. We still don't have all that much to go on, though. At this point, the ring is the only clue. Yeah. But at least it's something, right? You know, bake sale, for a minute there, I really thought I was going crazy. Was doing some Euro Truck Sim injectors earlier. Hell yeah. Fun driving around. I have American Truck Sim. I actually went and bought a wheel, but I haven't had a lot of success at setting it up properly. It won't stay in gear. I was going to do a charity stream doing American Truck Sim, but it's delayed. But how are you liking Euro Truck Sim? I know Susie did a couple videos with that. I thought maybe that creepy bartender was right, and it was just a vivid dream. Love American Truck Sim. Let me know if you're ever playing it, because they have double the hours on that game. Hell yeah. Yeah, I need to take... I have a... Well, hold on. I have a... After this whole charity stream thing I'm doing the next 2 weekends is up, I'll have more time to go figure that out again. Yeah, I've been scrambling between work and everything, you know. It's crazy. Maybe the bartender was right. If I'm being honest, I'm still not entirely sure what to believe. But, well, that ring gives me some hope at least. It may turn out that this was all a waste of time. But as long as there's a small chance she's real, I don't want to stop searching until I'm sure she's okay. Me and my Kenworth W900 are like a married couple. It's all good till I accidentally slam it into the wall and I have to get it fixed. Hell yeah. What do you play on? Do you play on controller? How do you play that? I see like some people do it with keyboard, which seems wild to me. Thank you for helping me today, Bake Sale. I'm so sorry I dragged you into this. I understand if you don't want to pursue it any further. You should really be using this time to plan your term paper. I know I shouldn't distract you anymore, so I think I'll... First thing tomorrow morning, we should try to find the other 3 witnesses. You said there was an old man and 2 men in polos that should have seen you and this woman together, correct? Yes, that's right. The bartender confirmed to me that they were there, so I think we're bound to run into them at some point. We should keep an eye on Veda and Monty, too, like you said. If that is her ring, then those 2 must know more than they're letting on. For now, though, I think we should get some sleep. I have a feeling tomorrow is going to be a long day, so we'll want to be nice and well rested. Does that sound good? Yeah, that sounds great. What's so funny? You know, Bake Sale, you've really changed a lot since we first met. Have I? Mm-hmm. I know it's only been a few years, but you've really grown up in that time, you know? To think, you were just barely out of high school when I started tutoring you at the writing center. Oh no, anything but this. Come on, will you stop? You're barely a year older than me. I know. You just always seemed like such a baby to me back then. Please, make it stop. I'm sorry, that probably sounds so patronizing. My point is, it's just been a long time since then, and, well, oh, I don't know. You've just come such a long way, you know? I guess. Doesn't really feel like it, though. I don't think Martin thinks that highly of me either, if I'm being honest. What makes you say that? I don't know. I just don't think I've impressed him at all. Not like you. I wouldn't worry about it, Bake Sale. He just hasn't known you long enough. He hasn't had time to see in you what I do. I know he can be pretty unforgiving, but I truly believe he's the best teacher I've ever had. I want you to learn as much from him as I have. I just know that your term paper is going to blow him away. Really. I believe in you. Thanks, Emma. I'll see you in the morning, Bake Sale. Bright and early. We don't have a moment to lose. She's waiting for us to find her, after all. Good night. Night. Have a Logitech wheel? Me too. Hell yeah. Got a G29 for like $100. Hell yeah. What do I have? Can't tell, but it's also a Logitech. He hasn't time to see in you what I do. What do you see in me, Emma? She acts like she's my mom, so proud of her little student. It's humiliating. Ugh. What am I even doing here? How did I let Emma talk me into this? I'm completely out of my depth. Martin can see right through me. He can tell I'm nothing like her. Yo, this dude has issues. You have either a 29 or a 920. That's my guess. I'd have to check, but I've been handcuffed to my desk. Everything comes so easily to her. Never a problem she can't solve. She faces everything with the same confident, cheery attitude. It's so annoying. Easy. My beloved AK, Yeah, it's a 920. Handcuffed to the desk. Oh, that's where I left those pink furry ones. Nice. Yeah, you can't like the other ones chafe too much. And the ones that are coated in rubber, they give me dermatitis. Emma, I won't let you down. Chapter 3. The Fuckening. Someone should write a book called The Fuckening. Wrists are so small, hand props probably wouldn't fit me. Yeah, mine are pretty small too. They are not big wrists. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Ugh, figured Emma would have woken me up by now. Bake sale, are you awake? Speak of the devil. Yeah, come in. Bake Sale, we have a problem. Whoa, 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 slow down. What's going on? It's the ring. It's missing, Bake Sale. It's missing? Yeah. I put it on my bedside table right before I went to sleep, but when I woke up, it was gone. Are you sure you didn't drop it? Could it have fallen on the floor? I thought so too, but I've been looking all over my cabin for almost an hour. I swear it's just like it disappeared. Oh, Bake Sale, what are we gonna do? That was our only evidence. We have nothing to go on now. Hold on, Emma. Even if we don't have the ring, we still know what was written on it, and we still have some leads to chase. Let's not panic. We can continue investigating without the ring. Maybe you're right. The ring, it's gone. It's just so frustrating. How could I have lost it? This is really weird. Emma wouldn't be so careless as to lose something as important as that ring. Is it possible someone took it while she was sleeping? Who even knew she had it, other than Martin and Beta and Monty? Let's not worry about it right now. We only have 2 days left to investigate, so we need to cover as much ground as we can. Yo, this dude does not want to write that term paper. You're right. I'm sorry. We need to focus. Where do you think we should start today? Bear. Bear, thank you for the gift sub to Beppis. Bear the goat. Bear the legend. Can we get some hype for Bear? Get some. What do we got here? Got a little. Where's Boba Bear? Boba Bear. Boba Bear, thinking bear. Boba Bear, thinking bear. Boba Bear, thinking bear. Bear, how are you doing tonight, my friend? Hey, DJ and friends. Hi, Bear. Happy weekend, my friend. How are you doing? How long did you stream for today? I saw you were on. You were on for a while there. Beppis with that piece of baguette. 13 hours. Golly. Golly. Power streamer. Well, we still have 3 potential witnesses to question. The 2 guys in polos and the old man. You said they were with you in the lounge car around this time yesterday, so maybe we'll find some of them there now. We should talk to Veda and Monty again, too. I'm not sure exactly what else we can ask them, but we know they must be hiding something, right? You finished it. Yo, congrats. How did you like it? What was your final? I mean, I'm sure you still have plenty to process, but how did you like it? Buddy, you haven't finished it yet? Buddy, you got to do it. Buddy, finish it. Finish it. Finish the game. Okay. I'll let you decide what we do first. How about this? If we ever aren't sure what to do next, we can come back here and talk it over. I have a feeling today's going to be a busy day, so don't feel bad if you need to take a break for a little while. Okay. Let's get moving. I like that they're just straight up like, yo, man, this one's going to take a second. It's beautiful. Such an incredible game. It's actually sad it ended. Left craving for more. Okay. Is it like a replayable game? Do you feel like there's multiple endings? I feel like games like that, there's like multiple ways you can go. Go to lounge car. Feel like there is? I think that seems like it would make sense. I feel like there's some element of choice to it. Up there's the polos. What's all that commotion? I think it's just those guys in the booth over there. It sounds like they're having an argument. Wait, bake sale, that's them. Those are the guys in the polos who were here with us yesterday. Let's talk to them, quick. Oh, speak to men. Why do I want to speak to men? Excuse me. Maybe if I catch Solo playing at the end and she makes different decisions than me, perhaps I'll know. Okay, that's what's up. But he's got to finish it. Murmur, murmur, murmur. Are you out of your mind? That's a coward's club.
Excuse me, you two. Do you mind if we... Don't be ridiculous. You can never make that shot. You want to bet? They're ignoring me completely. They're ignoring me. These guys sure are making a scene. What on earth are they arguing about? They seem to be ignoring us, Bake Sale. Yeah, I got that. Thanks. Don't give me that sass. We need to get through to them somehow. Yeah. Wonder what the bartender has to say about these two. You two again. These two have been bickering here for over an hour. Most of the other passengers have since left, finding it too noisy. Naturally, this isn't very good for business. Even my strongest blend wasn't enough to make them cease their arguing. These two have become a problem for my business. The old man has not been here today. Hey, that woman who ordered a glass of wine yesterday, Veda, do you know anything about her or her husband, Monty? You could say I know a little, yes. What interest do you have in those two? How's everyone doing? We're chilling. Yeah, we're doing, this is, so I'm doing, well, actually, let's take a breaky break. A quick little thing. Yeah, so I'm just streaming a lot. Well, that's not, I'll cover my face. Yeah, I'm just doing a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm doing a charity stream on Sunday, and I'm helping someone else with their charity stream on Saturday. So I'm playing A Link to the Past randomizer in an archipelago, which I only just learned about is a thing. Which is a bunch of randomizers all put together. It's 30 randomizers in a trench coat. So I'm doing that on Coco Confessions tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I'm doing something. I don't know if anyone's familiar with onesimplewish.org, but you can go on there and see wishes from folks that kind of going through some tough stuff. And this organization asked them, like, hey, what's like one thing if it just like fell out of the sky, what would that thing be? And that website is a collection of those things. So my idea is Sunday, I play Breath of the Wild, the Master Sword Trials. I have, bonuses that will make playing the game more difficult for me, and we'll raise money for that as a community. And then next Saturday, we will go through the website and spend that money. So like, anyone that donates any amount of money goes on a wheel. And then the following Saturday, we spin the wheel. Whoever's name comes up gets to offer who they think would be good for that. That's what I'm getting up to. Not a bad week at work. I had a little mental reset, and I'm okay. But I'm gonna do some cryotherapy tomorrow, for sure. But how are you doing, Bear? Beepity beep. Bop. Actually, the real question is, what game is next for Bear now that you finished Clair Obscure? Oh, the ring. Yes. No, I have not seen any rings. Okay. Did you catch that? He seemed surprised when you asked about Veda and Monty. I wonder if he'd tell us more if those two guys weren't being so obnoxious. I can barely hear myself thinking here. Doing good, just got back from dinner with my mom, brother, and his family. Today's my mom's birthday, so we took her out and got her a little cake. Happy birthday, Bear's mom. For some reason, keep thinking my mom's birthday was yesterday, and I do it every year. Oh, jeez. Well, you got it in. What kind of cake, though? That's the real question. Check. So those men are messing with his business, huh? So many different kinds of drinks here. I'd love to try one, but not from this guy.
they're preoccupied at the moment. So let's see what the bartender has to say. Nothing else. Okay. Ugh. Wish those two would quiet down a bit. Hmm. Can we go back there, perhaps? Red velvet. Hell yeah. Yo, that's doing it. That's doing it right. Check. Discuss. Notes. Go to. I guess go back here. Does Emma follow me? Okay. It seems like to me we have two options. Either go to the lounge car or talk to Veda and Monty again. I'm up for either, so I'll leave it up to you. Okay. Ah. Okay. Back to the lounge car, I suppose. Okay. Men are preoccupied. We're already talking to them. They're preoccupied. As for what game, not quite sure. Might commit to the Final Fantasy VII remake. That'd be good. I actually don't know much about that. I've heard good things. But I don't know much about it other than people like it a lot. So you don't have anything else to say about that. Don't know anything about a ring. He's not been here today. Oh, the evil face. How about we make a deal? A deal? Oh no, what could he possibly have in mind? I need these two men to leave so that my customers will return. I have been unable to get them to do so. If you can get them to go, I'll tell you a secret about that couple, Veda and Monty. The secret? I can't promise this secret will be useful to you, but I suspect you will find it interesting. Well, do we have a deal? I don't know how much we can trust him, but we need to talk to those guys anyway, so... Deal. Talk to me after you've succeeded. Excuse me. My short game is far better than yours. Then why do you three-putt every hole?
Excuse me. What? What do you want? Can't you see we're talking here? Yeah, what's the big idea, punk?
Whoa. I'm sorry, it's just... I've been trying to get your attention for a little while now.
Is that so? Well, I apologize for my companion's utter rudeness. His manners are as questionable as his game. my manners? My game? Why, I woulda...
If you don't mind me asking, what were you two talking about?
Oh, it's nothing important. My friend Palmer here seems to think his short game is superior to mine, when he can't hit a green inside 100 to save his life.
At least I can punt, Dennis. You make a mockery of the greens with the amount of strokes you take.
Bake sale. You know what they're talking about?
Come now, my girl. What else would we be talking about? Golf. Of course. Can you not tell by the way we're dressed?
Oh, that does make sense.
Anyway, you said you were trying to get our attention, yes? What do you need?
Good news. Town to City doesn't crash for me since their major update. Ooh. Yesterday. You two were in the lounge car around this time yesterday, right?
Yes, that sounds about right.
Do either of you remember seeing me and another woman there? We were sitting at the booth.
Let me think.
Thinking.
Nope. No.
No recollection at all.
But But we were right there. You two were on that couch and...
I'm very sorry, miss, but you have to understand. When Palmer and I are engaged in passionate debate, there's little else either of us will pay attention to.
It's very true, miss.
For instance, yesterday I believe we were having a spirited discussion about which club is better off the tee, the driver or the 3-wood.
It's the 3-wood. With the 3-wood, it's fairways and greens all day, baby. The driver's too inaccurate.
Maybe for a shank artist like yourself it is. Nothing compares to the raw power of a driver. Nothing.
You're calling me a shank artist? You're in the woods on half of your drives.
You gotta let the big dog eat, Palmer. He's hungry.
The big dog is wild, Dennis. He can't be tamed.
Bake sale. Are they still talking about golf? I have no idea.
Hey, you. Why don't you settle this for us? What club is better off the tee, the driver or the 3-wood? It's the driver, baby. Let the big dog eat.
If I agree with Dennis, Dennis is a yapping ass bee. This guy can narrate my life story. Oh, love the voice acting. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. It's just commitment. I wish I was. If I was as good as Susie at voices, I would be set. Yeah.
It's the driver, baby. Let the big dog eat. Ha! What did I tell you, Palmer? It's all about power.
No, this can't be.
Well, that settles that one, doesn't it? Good choice, kid. You have a promising career in the game ahead on you.
Wow, Bake Sale. I didn't know you spoke golfer. I've never picked up a golf club in my life.
Sorry, don't remember.
He's definitely the leader. Oh, good. Well, I scored points with the leader. Palmer. Golf clothes are so funny. The polo, the little sweater. I do voices occasionally, but when my throat dries quickly when doing raspy voices, yeah, you gotta watch out for that. I was doing Kermit voice for like 15 minutes and my jaw still hurts. I can't believe it. Another dead end. Of all the people who could have seen you yesterday, it just had to be these weirdos. What a waste. Let's not give up just yet. They may not remember seeing us yesterday, but maybe they know something else that's helpful. Let's keep talking with them for a bit. I'm not sure these guys know much about anything other than golf. Golf? Missing woman. Dennis and Palmer. Golf. I can do Kermit with less jaw movements. It's an art form. Try to speak Kermit more ventriloquist-like. It might help. I think the problem was I was really tensing. I don't know. I'd have to, like, I probably won't go back and look at it, but I feel like I was... I feel like I was probably tensing. And straining. Let's talk about them first. Always you get more rope by having people like this talk about themselves.
You want to know about Palmer and I? There's not much to tell. We're from London. Vendrika was the last leg of our trip. A dramatic and exciting tour of all the best golf courses in Europe.
Well, that's what it was supposed to be anyway.
Yeah. First, the airline lost our clubs in France.
Then we got mugged in Switzerland.
We tracked down the thieves to Austria and got our wallets back, but then our rental car broke down.
We hitchhiked with an elderly couple for a while, but they kicked us out somewhere in Slovakia for ruining their vacation.
Finally, we walked across the hills for a few days until we were in Vendrika. And lo and behold, we came across the last golf course we intended to play on our trip. It was a miracle.
I love this face, by the way. That's a really fucking good face. Uber driver sucked me off? Hold up. When I smile too much, I feel the same. Yeah, no, I totally get that. It's muscles that we don't really exercise enough, probably. Oh, that's not the face I thought it was. Well, nevertheless. Did it work? Hold up. Oh, no. Hold up. No, we're doing this. Hell yeah. We're this deep. We're this deep. We're doing it. It's a good face. It's a very good face. Do 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 do. That's not the I thought this was a different face. I might have seen a different one, but I don't know. This looks like it belongs in this fucking thumbnail.
Uber driver sucked me off. You wouldn't believe it.
Uh-oh, that was the wrong thing. Oh well. Cause I'm in too deep trying to keep up with my At least it was until it started thunderstorming.
Well, all told, we managed to play about 3 holes in 2 weeks. But what 3 holes they were. I've never played with such consistency before, such grace. 2 birdies and an eagle.
I hit every green, sank every long putt. I'll never play that great again in my life. Never.
What do you think, Big Sale? I got nothing. Missing woman.
I can't say I recall seeing a woman like that.
Me neither.
Why do you ask? You're saying she's gone missing, huh? That's intriguing.
How about the old man?
An old man. See a ton of old men on the golf course, let me tell you.
It's true. Golf is one of the few sports you can still play in old age.
I'll take that as a no. Hydrate, you got it. Oh. No. We'll get to golf. We'll probably start fighting or something.
What's that? Do I wear a ring? Absolutely not. Doing so would interfere with my grip.
Hey, got it.
I don't even wear a glove like most golfers. You can't possibly control the club unless you can feel it with your bare hands.
Says the guy who complains about blisters after every round.
I do no such thing.
Oh, yes, you do. How many times do I have to tell you? You're gripping the club far too tightly.
I don't think they have the ring. Golf. Do I really want to ask them about this? We might end up being here all day. I remember seeing a guy hit a car with a driver. They named it the Volkswagen Golf. Oh, so they... Okay, so that was a fake out. Or... I don't know. I really don't think this is a guy. I am the queen of bad ideas. Surely this would just be a waste of time, right?
You.
Who, me?
I can see it in your eyes. Do you see it too, Palmer?
Yes. Yes, I see it.
You want to know more about golf, do you not?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, there's nothing we can tell you.
There's not?
Golf is a game about feel, kid. Until you grip that club with your hands, take a swing, and watch that ball fly, you'll simply never understand. It would be a waste of time talking golf with an amateur such as yourself.
That's right, a complete waste of time.
I couldn't agree more.
However, I do see potential in you. A spark of something in your eyes, however small. If you'd like, I'd be happy to administer my patented golfer's aptitude test to see what skills may be lying dormant in your soul. Well, what do you say? It'll only take a minute.
Do I really want to do this?
Bring it on. Wonderful. Now, if you will just close your eyes. Now, I'd like for you to clear your mind. Forget your surroundings. There's nothing but the sound of my voice. I want you to imagine the sounds of a warm summer day, a nice breeze, birds chirping, insects buzzing, cars going by in the distance.
Okay, I can hear it.
Now, allow an image to form in your mind. From a humble tee box, a vast expanse of fairway stretches before you on a clear, sunny afternoon.
Maybe. Maybe something like this?
Good, good. Now, for the most important part. You take your driver out of your bag and place a tee in the soft grass in front of you. You place a ball on the tee. You are going to take a swing. This will require focus, concentration, your goal, a straight drive down the middle of the fairway. Now, imagine the form your swing will take. You must perfectly time the moment of impact, achieving the perfect balance of power and precision. Can you visualize what such a thing may look like in the abstract?
I don't know. How about something... Wait, I got it. Something like this. Minigame. Minigame. Minigame.
Aha, perfect. The moment is almost at hand. When you feel the timing is right, swing. There will be no delay, no hesitation. You have just one shot to get it right.
Okay.
Remember, golf is a mental game. Don't overthink it, just feel it out. Well, are you ready?
This is really stupid, but I won't back down from a challenge. I'll show you. Just you watch.
All right.
Let's do it. Focus. All right, let's just take a second to collect myself. I just need to collect a nice, easy swing. Man, what if I miss? I've never swung a club before. I don't even know what a good swing looks like. Oh no. I'm overthinking it. Damn it, he warned me not to. Why didn't I just take the shot? Ugh. Focus. It's no good. I just need to go for it. Okay. Well, how did I do?
Well, you took about 6 inches of dirt behind the ball and chumped it 10 feet into a ditch.
Oof. We've all been there. Can I try again?
No mulligans. I'm kidding. Of course. Try as many times as you'd like.
It's okay, Bake Sale. It's hard to hit a good shot. Good try. The pity. It's so humiliating. Missing woman.
A missing woman on a train. Sorry, don't remember.
I think you're right, Bake Sale. This hasn't been very helpful. Yeah, so where do we go from here? I have no idea. Maybe we should try investigating somewhere else for a bit.
Ooh, ring. Nope. No old men here.
Okay.
Hey, kid. This missing woman you're talking about.
Yeah?
What's the deal with that exactly? You've piqued my curiosity, I must say.
Yeah, mine too.
I see. So you met a woman on a train who then subsequently vanished without a trace. And nobody seems to remember her except for you. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Palmer?
Yes, Dennis. Yes, I believe I am.
What? What are you thinking?
This, my boy, sounds like murder.
Murder? Murder.
I know what you were thinking. Oh, these guys, all they talk about is golf, golf, golf. Well, I got news for you.
Dennis and I are well-rounded individuals. We have many diverse interests and hobbies.
That's right. And one of those interests just happens to be murder.
Yeah, you know, killing.
Oh, don't give me that look. We're just interested in the subject, that's all. We don't do any killing ourselves, no. That would be crazy.
Why do I not feel reassured? Murder.
You see, Palmer and I have spent many years thinking about the perfect murder. We've read hundreds of detective stories, seen all the good mystery films, researched countless real-life cases. Many such stories involve trains just like this one, you know.
There's not a single mystery scenario we haven't heard of. Not at all.
This missing woman of yours, well, I can already think of a few theories. Let's assume a young lady's correct, that she did in fact meet with a woman yesterday. That only leaves few possibilities. Shall I list them all? Please.
Emma? Sure. Let's hear it.
Theories. Theory number 1. This woman's been missing since yesterday, yes?
Hard to believe she can be missing for a whole day if she really existed.
Precisely, Palmer. Precisely. It would be awfully hard to hide a person or a body on a train. So logically, this suggests our missing woman...
Isn't on the train anymore.
Correct, yes, yes. Young lady, you said you met this woman on the back platform of the observation car, yes?
That's right.
Why, I could think of no better place on this train to meet a potential victim. When we're at max speed, falling off the rear of the train would certainly kill a person. Ah, yes. If I were a killer and I saw my victim there...
All it would take is a little push.
Yep. You wouldn't find her for weeks. Actually, I just had a thought. Was this woman in distress when you met her, by any chance? Seemingly troubled?
Yeah, kind of.
Where have I heard something like this? I think it was in a movie. Well, I don't know, but I recall hearing about someone who attempted suicide by jumping off the back platform of some train's observation car.
Oh, yeah, that sounds familiar.
Well, at any rate, I suppose that too is a possibility.
Maybe we should stop. Oh, bartender. You think we can trust the bartender, Bake Sale? Is that a serious question? Oh, you know what I mean. Do you really think he'll tell us a secret about Veda and Monty if we help him? I don't know, but we need to take all the leads we can get. I think it's safe to play along. For now, anyway. Okay. But if he offers you any tea, make sure to decline politely. Is it bad that I'm actually starting to wonder what this tea tastes like? I'm starting to wonder. Check. Lounge car.
Oh, hey, it's me. We're back again.
Ah! We don't have to keep listening to this if you're uncomfortable with it, Emma. No, it's fine. I really don't want to think the worst, but we can't ignore the possibility either. The only way we'll uncover the truth is if we keep pushing forward. So let's hear their other theories, Bake Sale. They may give us some ideas. Okay, if you say so.
More theories, please. Theory number 2. You've already given 2 theories. Though it's unlikely, let's say this woman is still on the train somewhere. Alive or dead, doesn't matter. Either way.
Forky! Hi, Forky. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. Happy weekend.
If I wanted to hide a body somewhere on a train where it could never be found, where could I do so?
Oh, I know. The bathroom.
Don't be dense, Palmer. People are always in and out of the bathroom. How on earth could that be a good hiding spot?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
There's only one place where such a person could be hidden without any passengers or attendants eventually finding her, and that is the storage car.
Oh, of course, in somebody's luggage.
Precisely. Though porters will inspect the storage car periodically, they most certainly do not check inside every box and crate on board. A body could be smuggled off the train in such a crate, and we'd all be none the wiser. Well, what do you think of that?
Doggo dinner time? Hell yeah. Have a good dinner, puppies. What are you getting up to tonight, Forky? How was your week?
And now, finally, theory number 3, which is actually theory number 4, but this guy can't count. Well, I don't have a theory number 3, but I bet you're still wondering, if this woman really was here, why is everyone on board denying her existence? Well, my friends, it really is quite simple. It's a conspiracy.
A conspiracy?
That's right, Palmer. The entire train must be in on it. Yes. Yes, I think I have it all figured out.
You work all weekend? Boo. Boo work. Boo work. I hope they're paying you time and a half.
The woman you met was an English spy.
A spy?
Yes, a spy, collecting information on the nefarious plans of the Vendrican government on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen.
Gasp!
I can see it so clearly. This woman has been a target of the Vendricans for weeks. But alas, they couldn't get to her before she boarded the train, so they had to improvise. Of all the train attendants, even the bartender, maybe even the passengers, they're all Vendrican agents. Every last one of them is in on it. Though they couldn't prevent this poor girl from meeting the woman before they offered her. After, they could just pretend she never existed. It's so simple.
Yes, I see it. By agreeing she never existed, it's the girls who sound like the crazy ones. It's the perfect crime.
Well, don't just stand there giving me that stupefied look. What do you think?
I think you may have gone a bit too far in a few places with this theory, Dennis.
Well, I liked it anyway.
Dennis, wait, look at the time.
What's that? Oh, bollocks. They're about to tee off. Apologies, but Palmer and I must go back to our cabin. The British Open broadcast has already begun, and we will not miss a stroke. You know what I mean? I hope I didn't spook you too bad with my murderous theories. It's all just in good fun, right? Good luck. And remember, may your drives be straight.
And your chips be in. Good luck.
Well, you can't say they're lacking in imagination. I guess so. But was any of that helpful? I don't know that I buy any of their more outlandish theories, but they did bring up a few good points. If someone were trying to hide her, the storage car definitely would be a good place to do so. And as much as I don't want to admit it, we can't exactly rule out what they said about her, the observation car either. Not necessarily that she was murdered, but do you really think she'd do that? I don't know. I really don't want to believe it. But I just keep thinking about what she said to me, about how she didn't deserve any kindness. Ugh, I hope she's okay. How about we check out the storage car for clues? Yeah, good idea. But before we do that... Oh, wait, that's right. The bartender said he'd tell us a secret. We got rid of those guys, right? Wonder what it is. Go to. I have nothing to say to you. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Bake sale. I think that was him. The old man I saw yesterday.
That wasn't how I was expecting that conversation to go.
Oh. Detective. Oh, hello again, you two. How's your investigation going? This is gonna be a long one. Beat adultery. Yes, hello. Well, as you both know, I'm trying to speak to everyone on this train as part of my investigation. But with that guy, I barely got one word out before he brushed me off and went running. The nerve. Do you think he may be involved? I have no idea, but he definitely seems suspicious to me now. I don't even have the chance to catch his name, so who knows where he's off to. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to corner him later. I did see him in the observation car last night. Maybe a train attendant over there knows something about him. I guess that means it isn't going too well. Missing woman. So, how about your missing woman? Has she turned up? No, not yet. That's too bad. Looks like neither of us are finding much success in our investigations, huh? Well, don't give up. I believe in you. I know you can figure it out. I'd love to stay and chat longer, but, well, I still have a lot of ground to cover and not a whole lot of time to do it. If I get back home to the station empty-handed, oh boy, my bosses will not be happy. Say, you two came here with an older gentleman, right? Your professor? You mean Professor Martin? Why would you like to speak with him? Well, I'll have to get around to it eventually. He seems like a nice fellow. Could you point me in the direction of his cabin by chance? Sure, he's in the third sleeping car in the last cabin. Fantastic. Thank you. Good luck, you two. Knock him dead out there. There he goes. I'd like to find out a little bit more about that old man. Speak to bartender. The sound of silence. Music to my ears. Thank you. Now, the secret. Those two, the wealthy couple, are not as wealthy as they appear. They're not? They were at one time, sure, but now, no. They are most certainly broke. But if they're broke, how can they afford such a luxurious suite? I assure you, appearances can be very deceiving. The husband, Monty, some time ago, he was rather well known in Vendrika as a performer. former. Sometime later, he was well known as a tabloid curiosity. And now, well, he's not much known at all. What kind of performer was he? He was... well, he ran the donkey shows. I've said enough, I think. Oh, come on, tell us. No, I think that will do. Come on, Bake Sale, keep pressing him. He has to tell us. Persistent, are we? It's not like it's a big secret. If you continue investigating, I suspect it'll become quite obvious what the man's profession was. All right. How about this? Another deal? I will soon be going on break, but later this evening I will be back in this spot. When I return, if you can tell me the man's former occupation, I will tell you the rest of his sad, pathetic story. Is that all? What's in it for you? Nothing for me, this time. To tell you the truth, I'm just having a bit of fun. It's up to you. If you'd like to know a little more, well, you'll know where to find me. Okay. Well, looks like we have a few more options to consider about where to go next now. Dennis suggested the storage car would be a good place to hide a person, so we should definitely check that out. The old man apparently hanging out in the observation car last night, too. Maybe we can find some clues about him there. Oh, and don't forget, we still have to try talking to Veda and Monty. Especially now that the bartenders agreed to tell us more about them. If we can figure out Monty's former job. It's up to you, Bake Sale. Where do you want to go first? Oofa. Hey, it's Monty. Oh, hello, Monty. How are you doing? Doesn't look like Veda's here. Oh boy, this should be interesting. How are you doing, Monty? Da-da-da. Have you been enjoying your trip? Nice weather we're having, no? Well, I hope you're having a nice day. What are we doing? Hey, Monty, is Veda out? Okay. I wonder where she is. Hey, Monty, do you remember that ring we showed you and your wife yesterday? We seem to have misplaced it. You wouldn't happen to have seen it, have you? What about Veda? Do you think she knows where it might be? He stole it. How can you tell if a man who doesn't speak is lying? No. Wait, I know. How about this? Maybe to talk to someone who doesn't speak, you have to communicate silently. Let's try talking to him without saying a word. Maybe he'll open up to us, somehow. Sure, okay. What does that even mean? All right. Just humor her, Bake Sale. What's the worst that could happen? Nothing. Oh, that's a face. It's like we're trying to communicate telepathically. I feel like I can hear what he's thinking. Something along the lines of, I wish these stupid people would leave me alone. Yeah, something like that. I don't think that was helpful, Bake Sale. Any more bright ideas? Hey, at least I tried something. You can't fault me for thinking outside the box. I don't hear you coming up with any better ideas. Well, she has me there. While we're here, maybe we could have a quick look around. You don't think Monty will mind? I mean, what's he gonna do? Tell us to stop? Guess not. But still, let's not go too far. I don't want to invade their privacy. If you see anything interesting, maybe you could try asking him about it. This guy is impossible to read. There has to be a way to get him to open up to us somehow. Maybe it'll be easier without Veda here. Veda isn't here. Atmosphere around seems a lot friendlier without her, honestly. The bartender said Veda and Monty are broke, but if that's true, how on earth can they afford this room? Cards. Deck of playing cards. Maybe Monty's a professional gambler. Well, if he can't tell us anything, he's a magician. It's going to be a magician thing. Maybe he'll at least play around a Texas Hold'em with us. Wait. Deck of cards. Oh, card trick. That reaction seems different. Okay. Monty had a weird reaction when I brought up these cards. Maybe I should show them to him and see what he does. Show. Deck of cards. What's this? Do you want me to give you the deck? Sure. Here you go. Always shuffling. He's shuffling the deck? Okay. That was what was in the thingy, right? Sorry. No. Those are different. Actually, hold up. 5. 5 of spades. Jack of diamonds. 9 of heart. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart. Go planet. Okay, that. Well, I tried drawing a spade and it looked like a dong. Mushroom cap at least. That looks like... That's a club. And 7 of heart. Okay. Looks like it. Yeah. This game reminds me of another called Nancy Drew or something. Oh, yeah. Well, this is kind of like, apparently this is based on like kind of like Nintendo DS style games. So like kind of Phoenix Wright, and things along those lines. But I mean, there's definitely some Nancy Drew to it as well. Like especially if you see, Cassie doing the playthroughs of those. Like it's definitely reminiscent of that. I think he wants us to pick a card, Bake Sale. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I mean, the jack could be interesting. Pick a card. Jack of diamonds. Is that? I don't know. I picked that one. Jack of diamonds. Oh, bake sale. I know what this is. It's one of those card tricks. We picked a card without him knowing what it was, and now he's shuffling it back into the deck. And somehow, miraculously, he'll be able to find your card again. Well, what do you know? He got it. That was it. He found it. Wow, that's incredible, Monty. Oh, Monty. Oh, my aching head. Monty, this migraine's so painful I'm seeing spots. But if I'm correct, are those two irksome children lurking in our cabin again? If they are here, could you please make them leave immediately? I simply cannot tolerate any intrusions right now. Oh, my head. I think we should go, Bake Sale. Yeah, I think you're right. Thank you for your time, Monty. Storage car. It's kind of dark in here. Hang on, I think there's another light switch. Nice. Alright, that's better. Give me that guitar. Everybody's luggage is stored here, right? Right. The storage cars are for any luggage that's too big to carry on. It wasn't a problem for us. But it's useful for anyone who needs more space, or for really large cargo. I'll be honest, Bake Sale. I don't even know where to start. Do you? Do you really think she could be in here somewhere? I have no idea, Emma. But it couldn't hurt to look around, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's get started. Area. Man, there's so much junk in here. We better make sure we inspect each side thoroughly. There's sides? Hey, golf clubs. 2 sets of golf clubs. I guess these belong to Dennis and Palmer, but didn't they say their cards were stolen by the Mafia or something? Maybe they bought new sets when they finally got the Vendrika as a souvenir. This looks like a bad Halloween costume, you know? Like a sheet ghost. Well, let's see what's underneath. Suit of armor. Hello? Is anybody in there? No. Seems like it's empty. Bummer. I thought maybe she'd be inside. Why would she be in there? Did she say she was a knight of the round table? Oh, I don't know, Bake Sale. Maybe I'm just getting desperate. Nothing interesting in the crate. Great. Why is there a suit of armor here? Whatever this is, it's pretty big. Help me pull off this cloth. A cage. Is this a cage? What do you think it's for? It looks big enough to hold a large animal, like a tiger or something. If that's what it's for, then where's the tiger? Unless it escaped. Bake Sale over there. The what? There's nothing here. I'm sorry. That was mean. Still, what is this cage for? Box. Box. Milk, milk. What's this? What on earth could this possibly be? Let's just pull off this cloth. Pardon? Is that what I think it is? Why is there a guillotine on this? Don't go near it like that. What are you doing? Ack. What is it? Bake Sale, there's a head in that basket. A head? I think I'm gonna be sick. Wait, I think... Oh, my goodness. Okay, yeah, this head is just a model. It looks like it came off a dummy or something. In fact, on closer inspection, I'm not sure this is even a real guillotine. The blade is dull. I think this whole thing is just some kind of prop. What kind of person needs a guillotine as a prop? Guitar. This looks like a guitar case. Don't you play guitar, Bake Sale? Not really. I mean, I can play a few chords, I guess, but I was never very good. Aw, don't say that. You should play me something. Circus performer, I would assume, or a clown. I think it's something to do with that. Or, like, magician. Are you nuts? I'm not gonna rummage through someone's belongings just to embarrass myself. Yeah, I guess you're right. I should have known better. I still think you're probably better than you're giving yourself credit for, though. Emma's an encouraging queen. What's under this cloth? Mystery box. I have no idea. This is unlike any box I've ever seen. David Copperfield uses it. Oh, the fake guillotine? Or the guitar? Looks about tall enough for a person to fit inside, but for what purpose? Now that I think about it, I feel like I've seen something like this before. Ah, that's where my Mario Kart item boxes went. Oh? Yeah. Let's just say, you don't want to be the person who has to step into that box. At least, not without the proper training. Chair. Nothing interesting here. That's an interesting chair. Okay. Hey, bake sale. Do you think there's anything odd about all the things that were under cloths? Is that a joke? No, oh, no, I mean, do they have anything in common you can think of? Anything in common? A weird box, a prop guillotine, a suit of armor, and a cage? What kind of person might have use for all four of those things? Let's think. Oh my goodness. That scared me half to death. Jeez. Right? I knew train whistles were loud, but that was completely deafening. I guess it makes sense, though. Storage car's pretty close to the engine.
Hey, you two, what are you doing in here?
Huh? What? I think he's a porter, Bake Sale.
Both of you, show me your boarding passes now.
Our boarding passes? Who just carries those around? Mr. Porter, sir, we left our boarding passes in our cabins. We were just looking for some of, our luggage.
So, you two are legitimate passengers then? I sincerely apologize. It's just, I've been really on edge lately. What with all the stowaways.
Stowaways?
That's right, stowaways. Become a real problem lately. I can't tell you how many people we found hiding behind luggage in here trying to hitch a ride to London. Some of them have even gone as far as to steal forged tickets. Can you believe that? I mean, gosh, are you really that desperate to go to London? The weather there is awful. Don't get me started on the food. Oh, anyway, I'm sorry for blowing up at you. Is there anything I can help you with?
This guy looks pretty tough. Definitely don't want to get on his bad side. London is awful. Never go there. I'd like to go once, if they weren't, if it wasn't on Turf Island. What about the stowaways?
Ugh, we porters aren't supposed to be security guards. On top of it, our job is to load and unload luggage, and yet, because of all the stowaways lately, I have to be constantly on alert. And then when I see one, it's whammo, bop, bam. Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. Type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
You beat them up?
Well, no. I usually just alert the police at our destination and have them apprehended when we arrive. Still, it's just such a hassle.
Missing woman. Go to Scotland, DJ. It's much better. I have homies in the chat that also speak very highly of Scotland. Quirios lives in Edinburgh and always really gives major props to Scotland. So I will probably show up there at some point.
A woman has gone missing, you say? Well, if you think she's in here, I'd say that's pretty unlikely. I've been in and out regularly, and I haven't seen anything unusual.
Love Edinburgh. Also, Glasgow is one of the best Italian restaurants I've been to. Interesting. I've heard really good things about the food up there.
Yes, I assisted in loading all of the luggage you see here onto the storage car. That's what I'm called. I'm what's called a traveling porter. After load-in, it's my job to organize the storage car to ensure smooth unloading at the station. It's quite a physically demanding job, but as you can see, I'm quite up for the task.
Gotta go, guys. Thanks for the fun stream. Good night, everyone. Good luck. Thank you, Jay-Z. Enjoy the rest of your night, my friend. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the resubscribe, by the way. But have a great weekend. Catch you on the next one, my friend. A whistle.
Ah, the whistle scare you? Yeah, comes through pretty loud in here. Frankly, it's loud everywhere on board. So much so that it's hard to hear much else whenever it blows. We often receive complaints about it waking people up in the middle of the night, but it's not just for show, you know? The conductor will blow the whistle for a variety of reasons, all related to safety. Making a wide turn, when the train stops or starts moving, when we approach a station or crossing. It probably seems random, but there's a method to the madness. Sorry, I haven't seen any.
I wonder if the porter knows anything about all the weird stuff in here.
Luggage. Want to know more about the luggage in here? Ugh, you and me both, buddy. I swear, I was terrified I was going to lose my head trying to get that guillotine on board. All I know is that the weirdest stuff in here belongs to the same guy, some little fella with a big hat.
Monty? I wonder if the porter knows anything about... Okay. So keep asking about it.
All the strange stuff belongs to a little guy.
Missing woman.
Haven't seen anyone.
You mentioned some stowaways have fake or stolen tickets, right?
That's right. The crafty ones realize it'd be awfully hard to stay hidden on a train for the entire ride, so they come prepared. Usually with some kind of fraudulent ticket. Then they'll pretend to be legitimate passengers. Awfully crafty. Not crafty enough. See, I'm always carrying around a list of registered passengers, so it's very easy to cross-reference a suspicious passenger with the list. Of course, that only works if I'm able to identify anybody that's acting suspicious. Which isn't all that often, if I'm being honest. Say, how about this? I'm sure you've met plenty of people on this train, no? If you see anyone suspicious, tell me their name and I'll cross-check it with my list. Maybe we can catch a criminal in the act.
You have any ideas who to ask about bake sale? Yeah, I can think of a few people.
Veda and Monty. Yeah. I have a Veda and Monty registered together. Says here they're in a luxury suite. Lucky.
Adultery.
I don't have adultery registered, but you're talking about that detective, right? Ugh, what an ordeal that was. He strolled up to the train this morning and just walked on board. No ticket or anything. He didn't even tell us who he was. We almost had security throw him off before he finally showed us his badge. Honestly, what was he expecting?
I'd have liked to have seen that. Dennis and Palma.
Yep. Looks like both a Dennis and a Palma are registered together. They're sharing a single cabin, it seems like. That's gotta be rough. Bed in a single's pretty small. But sometimes people do it to save money, which I get.
Have you asked the porter about everyone you can think of, Bake Sale? If you run out of ideas, maybe we could explore the other cars and see if any other names come up. Observation car. Bam, bam. Let's do it. We're going to finish this day, and then we're going to raid out. This has been a very long day, and my voice is tired. Wow, this is actually kind of a cool spot. This is the observation car bake sale, the last car of the train. The view here is really wonderful, isn't it? The outside platform in the back is such a neat feature, and it's also where I first met that woman. Let's see if anyone here knows anything about her, or that old man. All right. Who are we talking to? Let's survey the area first. All right. Check area. Actually, pretty crowded in here. Guess that's not too surprising. It's a pretty nice spot. Hoopa. Check it. Well, start with you. There's a train attendant. We should ask her some questions. Speak to. Oh, hello. How can I help you? I was going to go out today, but I realized I have mail coming in the day I have to wait for. Might go and take a little power nap. Catch you later. Have a good night, Beppis. Get a nice little nap in. Hope you get your mail. Hope it's something fun. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. I mean, I'm sorry it was 3 in the morning, but you know, at least someone was up to talk to you. Wow, these Vendrican girls really knock me out. Wow, okay, creep. Missing woman. Observation deck. Yeah, let's start with that. The picture autographed by the guy that played Ryan in High School Musical. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Oh, isn't it so nice here? I just love how pretty the views out the windows are. I specifically requested to be stationed here. It's my favorite place on the train. Outside platform. The outside platform is a really unique feature of this train. They were common many years ago, but today it's very rare. You think it could be dangerous? Dangerous? No, I wouldn't say so. The guard railing's pretty high. You'd have to really try to fall off. Granted, if you did, you'd probably be seriously injured, or worse. But I don't think it's very likely. Old man. An old man. Can you describe him for me? Kind of short, gray hair. Wearing a brown suit, I think. Oh, you must be Mr. Fisher. Mr. Fisher? Mr. Fisher was here last night. Oh, he's such a sweet man. What can you tell us about him? Oh, we talked for what felt like hours last night. He's a real charmer. He told me he's going to London to see his daughter and her family. He said his daughter just had a baby, and he's very excited to meet her. Oh, isn't it just adorable? He likes everybody. You want to know about me? Gosh, I don't know what to say. I don't think this is necessary, Bake Sale. How about you ask about something? You lost a wedding ring? Oh no. How are you going to propose now? No, the ring isn't mine. It's just something we found on the train and then lost again. Oh. Whew. You would have been in some serious trouble if that were yours. I haven't seen anything like that, but I'll keep an eye out. Missing woman. No. No, I don't think I've seen any woman like that. Okay. What's up, Bake Sale? Oh, nothing. How are you? You know, we don't have to discuss every little thing we do. Some things are okay. Okay, I admit, maybe that was a little rude. I'm sorry. This guy seems very engrossed in the newspaper. It'll be perfect. Haha, yes. I just need to meet one man on this train who hates someone in his life as much as I hate my father. Yes, then we can simply trade murders. Yes, we can never get caught. Bake Sale, do you think we should talk to him? I think we should keep our distance from that guy. I agree. Nope, not getting involved with that. Hey, peace and love, man. Peace and love. I'm sorry, were you talking to me? Uh-huh. Sure, man. Peace and love. Come on. Say it with me. How about I just think it? Well, alright. If that's what floats your submarine. Peace and love. Peace and love. Well, I think that's a pretty nice message. Let's talk to someone else now, please. Checked her. Ba 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 ba. Don't know. They're replacing the train. Starting to become mine too. Oh, jeez, you fella. Emma, girl, come on. Fisher. Oh, you're looking for him? Well, I'm not quite sure where he's staying on the train, but you should come back here in a few hours. He told me he'd come back tonight. I asked him to tell me about where he grew up. I think he said he's from Gambrica? Oh, I just can't wait. Gambrica, huh? Ring. Oh, she's that. Platform. Outside platform isn't really dangerous. Okay. Bum ba bum bum. Aha. Oh boy. Oh golly. Bartender, old man. Okay. So, you're sure the old man who passed us in the lounge car was the one you saw yesterday? Yes, I'm certain. I know he was there with me and the woman yesterday. Pretty suspicious how he ran away from Daltrey. Why would you do that unless you had something to hide? Yeah, I agree. We definitely need to talk to him. He was in the observation car last night, so maybe we'll find him there today. Porter. Is there anybody? Okay. Be thorough. Make sure we've done everything we can. Really getting into conspiracy theory territory now. Do you really think she might be somewhere in storage? I don't know, Bake Sale. I just feel like we've already ruled out all the sensible possibilities. If she's not there, then where is she? Point. Whether she's there or not, we might still learn something from looking around. We end up being a waste of time, but it's worth a shot. Monty's job. When we talked to Monty, he did a card trick for us, very enthusiastically at that. According to the porter, all the weird stuff in the storage car belonged to someone matching Monty's description. A cage, a suit of armor, a strange human-sized box, and a prop guillotine. I think that's all we know. I have a pretty good guess what his job was, do you? Beep, 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 beep. You know, he was hard to get a read on at first, but I get the sense that Monty is a kind-hearted man, don't you? Yeah. Performing that card trick really seemed to cheer him up, but then Veda came back. I shouldn't speculate about others' relationships, but he just seems so timid, and she's so, well, you know. That bartender sure is in a playful mood today, isn't he? I wish he'd just tell us what he knows without all the hassle. Although, I will admit, all this investigating has been kind of fun, hasn't it? Yeah. It has in a weird way. That said, we still don't really know what's going on here. Hopefully by this evening we'll have a good guess as to what Monty's old job was. Then we can go back to the bartender and find out what he knows. What do you think, Bake Sale? Are you considering taking up golf now? No, I don't think so. Oh, don't be like that. I know those guys are a little strange, but that shouldn't stop you from having a new experience. I actually kind of like watching golf on TV. Makes me think of like my grandpa. He always has it on whenever I visit. He's a pretty good golfer himself. Maybe I'll ask him to give me a lesson. I know I'd be terrible, but it looks kind of fun. And either way, I'd love to see you in a polo and a cute little sweater. Yeah, I bet you would. Well, looks like we have 3 possibilities for where to go next. First, storage car. Dennis suggested if you need to hide a person on the train, we've been doing all this. This is stuff we've done. Observation car, old man hanging out there. Okay, but I go back later. Beta and Monty. Yeah, we've done all this. Plenty of time to figure it out. Well, I think that's it. What do you think? Where to next? Storage car. Where's that guy?
Hey. Hey, pal. Fisher. Fisher. Nope. Nope, no Fisher here.
There's an old man who told one of the train attendants his name was Fisher. You're sure there's nobody with that name registered?
I'm completely sure. The list doesn't lie. You know where this Fisher is now?
No, but we're told he might show up in the observation car tonight.
Good to know. Maybe I'll have a little talk with him tonight. Heck, maybe I'll even bring that detective with me.
I wonder what Emma thinks about this development. I should ask her once I have nothing left to ask the porter about. Have you asked the porter about everyone you can think of? If you run out of ideas, maybe we can explore the other cars and see if any... Okay. Fisher.
I think I ought to have a word with this Fisher fellow. Daltrey. Whistle. Stowaways. All the strange stuff belongs to the little guy.
Wait, bake sale, I have an idea. Remember the initials that were on the ring? Yeah, I remember. To my beloved AK. Let's ask the porter if anyone's registered with those initials. He said he has a passenger list, right?
Looking for someone with the initials AK? Alright, let me take a look. Yeah, looks like there's a couple.
Can you tell us their names?
Let's see. Alfred Kircher. Arnold Kraus. Andrew Kissinger. I think that's it.
Those are all male names. Oh, all right. I don't think any of them are who we're looking for, but thanks for checking. Bake sale, do you think it's possible the ring belongs to one of them? I don't know. Okay. My voice has about had it for the night. So I'm going to cut it here. Cut that. Boom. Save. There. Boom. Did it work? Yes. Holy crap. Sweet. Okay. Let's do ba-doop bop bop. Ba 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 da da. Woo! We did it. Okay. Oof. Thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. Ooh, that was a journey, but looks like we got plenty of road left on that one, or I guess you would say plenty of track. But yeah, did some stuff. Let me pop the schedule back up real quick. So tomorrow, you can find me at Coco Confession on Twitch, doing a randomizer archipelago. I will be doing a Link to the Past randomizer, finding items for other people in the archipelago. So you can find me at that channel 2 to 6, so an hour before my normal Saturday time. So that'll probably be it for me tomorrow. I'll be doing this in lieu of my own stream. Coco is doing a fundraiser for Lupus Foundation of America. Very worthy cause. But yes, we'll be doing that. It's about 4 hours, so definitely feel free to pop in. I think I'll be able to screen share some of that to her, and I'll be on it sporadically probably. So I would recommend checking that out for sure. And then on Sunday, we're doing a part 1 fundraiser fun spender. I'm doing the Breath of the Wild Master Sword Trials. So if we're doing, we're going to raise some money as a community for One Simple Wish on Sunday. And then the following Saturday, we will be spending that money as a community. And we'll have anyone who contributes on Sunday, your name goes on a wheel. If your name comes up on the wheel, you get to show me who you found on onesimplewish.org that you find that you think would be appreciative or beneficial, or you have a personal tie-in to that. Obviously, I like giving granting wishes to folks who are transgender or are kind of going through some hard stuff, or like have interests that are kind of similar to mine. But I mean, everyone has their own little tie-in. So like kind of whatever works for you. But your name's on the wheel. Your name comes up on the wheel. We pick your thing, and as long as no one has any crazy objections, I can't imagine why. And we'll kind of focus on things that are kind of in the under $100 bracket, unless if we hit like if we hit a certain number, then I'll be like, hey, let's go, let's see if we can find like kind of a splash item or something like that. But yeah, so that's what's going on for the rest of the weekend and the following Saturday for me. So thank you all so much for showing up today. It is much appreciated. Let us find somebody to go say hello to. Looks like we have some options. Someone's playing this game too, but they're on it looks like they're on a BRB. Let's see. Let's see who we can say hi to. Plenty of people on. Golly. Hope hope like even obviously don't give more than if you give, don't give more than you can give comfortably. If you cannot give, it's totally fine. Feel free to show up. Show up. Good vibes. It's going to be fun. The donations are going to affect my difficulty level of playing the Master Sword Trials, including but not limited to blindfolding. Oh, Coco's still on. Is she rapping? Let me see if she's rapping. We're going to raid Coco. We're going to raid Coco because she's talking about it right now. But yeah, thank you all so much for showing up tonight. I hope you have an enjoyable rest of your weekend. Please remember to take your nighttime medication. I'm actually going to go do that right now. Restart your phone if it's been a while, and do something kind for yourself this weekend because you deserve it. But thank you again so much. We're going to go say hi to Coco, and I appreciate you all so very much. And I'm going to go take my girl drugs now.